the initial tweet. Let me just pull it up real fast. I'll just announce the roster for the stream because obviously not every streamer made the cut, and I don't want to be like a total douchebag about this, but there are like 10 slots in a Discord call, so I can't open up with everybody, but everyone's excited. Hold on, let me get the tweet up and we'll kind of talk about it a little bit. Then we're going to do Lolcow, and then we don't really have anything else because this is kind of like a chill stream to wrap up the end of the year. But here, so this is the announcement, and I want to make this crystal clear, all right? Like Poland ass spring water, we're going to be crystal clear about what we're doing here. So pull up display capture 4. Okay, so real quick, because I know a lot of people are hyped up to see all this stuff. I don't have a date for the main channel video. It's probably going to be either Thursday or Friday. It could end up being Wednesday if we're done faster. I really don't know. I took a little bit of extra time to do some cooler edits and stuff in this one. There's a really cool outro sequence that I think is really funny. I guess it's like an Avengers level team up is what I'll tease it. That's the only teaser I'm giving tonight. But new MamaMax main channel video, approximately 30 minutes long. I'll be out early next week. I finished writing it today. I'm recording it tomorrow. Again, I edited 30 minutes of the first MamaMax video in one night. So I'm giving myself a little time to edit it and chill out. I don't want to do this all in one night, to be honest. I want to take my time with it. But a couple nights after work will be fine to get this thing done at a reasonable time. Now, the thing a lot of people have been begging for, and I also promise, is the leaked recording will be coming out. But there's going to be 2 releases for the leaked recording. I'm not making this overcomplicated. My understanding is the live stream event will be taking place on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That would give the Euro cucks enough time to hang out for a little while. Okay? Because this could be a long boy. So 1 hour prior, which makes it 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be releasing the call. If you're not invited, or if you're invited, you are allowed to go and react to this call at 2 p.m. You don't have to wait for me. You can start. That's fine. We're going to be starting from 0 when my stream goes live. But I'm not gatekeeping this, and I'm putting it out early so even people who aren't invited can immediately make content with it. Because it's a fucking leaked call. It's not a Nick DeOrio video. There's no reason to gatekeep something like this. I just wanted to do a fun event for my audience and kind of call back to the after hours days. So I set up a group chat today with a lot of my friends. And the ones I've gathered who are going to be on the stream, all of which have said yes, are Bo Blacks, Chud Logic, Lyrics, Matt Pitt, Tommy C, Turkey Tom, and Willie Max Show is going to be the opening roster. Core Master will be there too because he's going to be running Matt's OBS, but that will be our initial 9 participants that come out for the live stream. Okay, so that's going to be a fun one for sure. Now obviously other people can come in through the night. I didn't invite Mudahar because again Mudahar has been everywhere on this drama. If he wants to come in, I left a 10th spot on the Discord. He's more than welcome. I assume some people are going to show up day of. The other aspect of this is this call is 3 hours long. So with pauses, this is gearing up to be like a 7-hour stream. I don't think the 9 I walk in with will be the 9 I walk out with, if that makes sense. So if there are people on this that you really want to see on there, I mean, I'm sure they want to come on too. Because this is going to be like a real fun night. It's like a party stream. It's a celebration. The drama's over. We're walking off this one. It's going to be fun, okay? So, obviously, the Eurocucks, like Chud and Tommy, are going to go to sleep at some point. And we have an extra spot. And I don't know how long I don't know if everyone's going to sign up to do 7 hours with me. Tom never lasts 7 hours. So, periodically throughout the night, we'll be bringing other people in. But obviously, priority goes to those I invited, okay? So that's the plan, is we're doing a video next week. We're dropping the call at 2 o'clock on Saturday and 3 o'clock. Now that time could change. Keep an eye on my Twitter because right now I believe 3 o'clock is the time we're going with. But not everyone's confirmed Saturday. Not everyone's confirmed 3 o'clock. So that might change. And we're going to do whatever we can to get the most people. I wanted to push this time frame up or whatever, but I figured it would be better like video aside, I don't care how the video does, even if I'm a little late. Everyone's covering this next week. I think Willie and Muda dropped over the weekend. I think Turkey Tom might be dropping next week or something. A lot of people are dropping next week. All right, this topic is going to have views and numbers by the weekend. I'm not really worried about that. I know like there are a lot of videos coming out about this. We were early. There are people who are late, and they're coming out at the same time. Yeah, so our plan is that we're going to have a big celebration after hours type live stream at the very end. Obviously, I've invited Augie. I don't believe he'll be attending, but I did extend the invite. But yeah, so I think this is going to be really cool. I think you guys are going to really like it. I'm going to really enjoy hanging out with everybody. And this is not like a Nick DeOrio thing. If you don't want to watch through my perspective, you have like my permission to watch through Lyrics or Chud or Tommy. This is a community celebration. I don't want all the money. I don't care. I just want to get everyone together and have a good time. So everyone is going to be streaming this. It's not a Nick DeOrio thing. You can watch it through anyone, everyone. You can have a mosaic view. You can put 7 streams on at once. Okay, that's totally fine. We're just having a good time. Okay. And again, like I see Doc on the radio and chat. If I can get Doc on at some point, I'd love to have him on. But in the meantime, if he wants to go live against us and just do it, that's fine by me, dude. I don't care. That's why we're making the call available for everybody before the stream. Because again, it's a leaked call. It's not a well-edited video. I mean, it took me like a couple hours to fucking get everything all set. But like, I mean, it's not really content for me. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do this if it was a main channel video, but I mean, no one's gathering together to watch a main channel video like that. What's a mosaic view? I don't know. I remember like all the old hockey things used to have mosaic views where you can watch 4 games at once and check your stats and your bets and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure that's like when you have like multiple streams in the same window. Maybe I'm retarded and that's totally wrong, but yes. All right, let me just run through donos real quick because we got a few so far. Somebody with 5 gifted. You are the backbone of the economy. Germ with 2. Is it time? It's almost time. Next week is the last week of MamaMax. I'm thinking the first stream after the MamaMax arc is going to be... Well, I already did a fucking ad hoc panel. I don't know anything about it, though. I need to sit down for like 6-7 hours and try to understand Chugga. Dude, if Chugga's still big in like a week and a half, I'll sit down and we'll figure out Chugga. Because to be honest, I mean, that story is fucking crazy now. It's gone completely bonkers. And we can watch that Chud panel at some point. $2 from Illusion Glory. Nick, thoughts on the Strickland fight? You know, it was a real close fight. I don't know. I kind of thought Strickland won. I remember the announcers and stuff thought it was going the other way, and then a lot of people on Twitter seem to think Strickland won. I'm not really sure. Pragmatic Culture with 5. Hope your sleep schedule is good again, bro. Bro, I went to bed at 9 o'clock yesterday, and I woke up at 11. I woke up at 11 today. I went to sleep at 9. I got all my sleep in one day. That's why I'm awake right now. That's like why I'm amped. I'm good.
This fat piece of shit literally fucking earlier said I'm oozing with estrogen.
That was a long fucking sleep. I was periodically waking up throughout the night, but I'm maybe for like 5 minutes or something like that. It was still insane.
Not only
confusing opinion with a gifted. Thank you so much. And say goodnight with 5 gifted. Chat. I was not on YouTube. I was unaware that the gifted memberships are like insane. So not like for my first few streams, it doesn't calculate how much your gifted are. So like I'm seeing it like right now, it says in my chat revenue I've made $13, but I've also got like 12 subs, and that doesn't count for revenue. So I only find out the next day how much money I make on this fucking thing.
I'm oozing with estrogen.
Crazy. Gifted members, dude, they held out on me for so long. I finally got them, and they're a huge game changer, I would say. So this is the message I sent out to the people who are listening, by the way. So I wrote out to my friends on Discord, and I said, "What up, pedo lovers? After next weekend, I'm 100% done covering MamaMax and subsequently releasing the last nukes into the ether. The call will be released 1 hour prior to the stream event, so if anything gets loud and gay in our reaction streams, you're more than welcome to drop out and cover it raw on your own. Rejoin whenever. The idea is to have some fun and make the audience happy by bringing large-scale collabs to the drama. Augulus RFC. You fuckers dual streaming the event is allowed and encouraged. Make all the money you want. I just ask that we mute and read donos on our own chats at specific moments that we announce throughout the stream. This way no one's screaming over 4 shekels. $100 and up is an exception. The call's nearly 3 hours. Stream will be long. Don't plan to end the stream with the same group we start with, but you're welcome to stay as long as you want. I left 9 invites, so if someone shows up day of, there's an extra spot. Let me get some feedback on the date and time. If you're dropping content in or around, promote that shit. And if you miss the stream, I will spread a group rumor that you raped hundreds of children. That's what I wrote them. And I think we just got another 5 from Nerd Angel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys are killing it. You guys are the backbone of the economy, boys. You guys are great. So that was what I sent out to the group chat.
Not only that, but I'm gonna fat shame here too. This fat piece
so
of shit
if I invited anyone
earlier said I'm oozing with estrogen.
Oh yeah, that's why you don't make $2.99, dog. Dude, the thing is on Keemstar stream, gifted members are so OP, right? So if you gift members to Lolcow, you're gifting $10. So if you gift 5, you're gifting 50 to the show, and I don't think people like realize that. I would never fucking gift on that channel. That's another reason people are mad. Thank you so much, Confusing, for the 5 gifted.
Fat piece of shit.
Once the Hassans are done, we'll get into the topic. Did you know every month on YouTube gives 10 free subs you can gift to your community? What? I didn't know that. Membership gifting. I don't think I can do it on my own, right? Memberships. Can I gift my... Somebody gifted him another membership. Thank you. Once the Hassans are done Hassaning, we will get into Lolcow, because I do want to address it on here as well.
Fat piece of shit literally fucking earlier said I'm oozing with estrogen.
Why does the stream look like that? No, oh, it's just a stupid YouTube window because I closed it. All right, gamers. Rip
Not
Lolcow.
only that, but I'm gonna fat shame here too. This fat piece of shit literally fucking earlier said I'm oozing with estrogen.
Sorry, I fell into a Jewish tunnel.
Oh, Jesus. That's okay, buddy. I didn't realize you were gone. Yeah, all right. Jesus. Okay, hello.
Not only that, but I'm gonna fat shame here too. This fat piece of shit literally fucking earlier said I'm oozing with estrogen.
Dude, I love this. You can just type anything and he says it. It's such a fucking... I put him in the outro
that, but I'm gonna
again.
Fat shame here too. This fat piece of shit literally fucking earlier said I'm oozing with estrogen.
Do you want to hear the outro to this week's video? I feel like this... I gotta take this out. There's no way I can go public with this. At some point, he's gonna fuck my whole video.
Not only that, but I'm gonna fat shame here too. This fat piece of shit literally fucking earlier said I'm oozing with estrogen.
This freak is gonna hear it, and he's gonna be like, I'm coming to get you, Nick. Wait, hold on. This is the outro.
Hey, again, guys. 2 videos in the same year. Oh, geez. I don't know what we're gonna do next or when you're going to see me. Maybe Keffels will let me start my own polyamorous cinematic universe. Mrs. Tip, can we start a polycule? Babe, imagine how many versions of Keffels exist in the entire multiverse. Wiggler supremacy!
Alright, I feel like I gotta take that out. I feel like we can't keep doing this. I feel like we can't keep doing this, chat. That joke will make a lot more sense once you see the Avengers style team up in the outro. Oh man, yeah, it's base. Leave it in. I don't know, man. All right, let me just take some time. Let me just take some time and go over Lolcow. All right, this is Lolcow live. Just for, I don't know when I quit, but it was sometime after this. I think I left out of the group chat. I'm not sure when because I never formally quit the show. I just left the group chat and I didn't do any other work. We were talking about late December of us filming a Farmers episode, and I spoke, and like I'm still cool with Keem and stuff, and we've talked about the podcast privately, but I was not in the group chat after this. That's about where I was. Our episode was here. This was our Farmers episode that got like demonetized and age restricted or something and got giga raped. And even then, it's still one of the most successful episodes of the entire show, as views just drastically started diminishing really quickly, which is funny. But I think this was also like indicative of why this show sucks. And I'll talk about it now that it's dead. And I think even if Keem is able to revive it this week, I think the show's still dead. In fact, I think the show's been dead for a month. But this is the one. Boogie willing to risk it all for Pokemon. Back when this episode was made, okay, this was all real. Boogie was seething over Mudahar. It was the perfect preamble to actually start a podcast. Boogie really did get fired. Like, this is a real drama that really happened. And I was super happy to tell my audience about it, that no one's doing gay kayfabe or anything like that. They were just making fun content, and people were freaking out, and it was fun. Somewhere along the line, we got She Bad and a fucking thing promoting Pokemon's cookies. And not even, like, one of our own members are in the thumbnail. Like, the only episode after some of the first ones that even I think even crossed 100K is when we used Phil for views. Is that true? Yeah, that's so bad, dude. There were so many problems with this show, but it all stems from the fact that Boogie is a horrible fucking actor. Everyone is super fucking lazy. Keem wants to like insert himself into the show, and like it's really just a clusterfuck of like every single angle of this show is terrible. So I was under the assumption that they were gonna shit can Tommy, and I told him such. I thought he was gonna be shit canned because it was pretty clear, right? I don't know which. Maybe I'll just click on a random one. What is this? Wings confronted by serious allegations. Let's see what we see here. What's the top? Keemstar is the villain we all want to see. Oh no, is this the one where Keem is on it? Who's on this episode? Wings? No, he's not. Oh, this is June the King. I think this episode broke the show. Now we need someone to do it. Tommy. Thank God Tommy C is on the show. Like this one has 120, right? What else is it? There were some streams where there were like a ton of Tommy comments, right? Let me see if I can find a bad Tommy one. Tommy is absolutely essential. That's a kind of a low like comment though. The point of the matter is, around the middle of this show, people thought Tommy was taking the criticism and he was improving. And every single time there'd be like, and I remember I screenshotted like 5 comments that had over 100 likes and I sent them in the chat. And then Keem would find a comment with 1 like to send back saying, Tommy is so overbearing. And all he does is interrupt people. It was like confirmation bias that Tommy was doing a shit job. And I'm like, all right, I see where this is going. I don't want to be involved in it. That was one of the reasons I didn't want to be in the chat. The other one is I think people were getting like doxxed in the live chat and Keem had like a no moderation policy. Now, credit to Keem, he'd since fixed that issue, I guess, and he offered to make me a moderator and stuff and appoint other moderators. And I don't think there's doxes in the chats anymore. But for the first few streams, it would just be like people's addresses getting posted in chat, spamming and stuff like that. And that was something I didn't want to be affiliated with. That was the first and foremost reason I left. I also think after we got 1 episode of the show age restricted, right after that, they started like hyper over censoring the podcast. Like they're not just censoring the word fuck, they're censoring the word like shit. They removed the word shit from their episode, right? And they're talking about pedophiles and it sounds like somebody shot the fucking stream. There's like bullet holes in it where all the words are because they're talking about pedophile and no one on the podcast can say pedophile. And it was so awful. That was another reason. And me and Keem were fighting about it. And honestly, Keem was right. Nobody cared. I was the only one that cared that the fucking podcast was censored. So I didn't really express it publicly because it didn't seem like the audience gave a fuck. No one in the audience was complaining that it was censored. So, I mean, power to him. He's right about that. And, I mean, it was really stupid. I wrote down a few things of issues that I guess I had with this, but I figured we could run through them and kind of just go, and I'll kind of explain them in more detail of some of the stuff that I've seen while it was being made. And again, I'm just getting out ahead of this because I want to show my own audience. Because again, I mean, I promoted this stuff on EFAP. I mean, Mauler seemed pretty interested. Mauler reached out to me after EFAP and he said, listen, if you ever need a fill-in in Farmers, if Tom or Muda can't make it, I would love to be on there. Or if you ever wanted me as a guest or something like that, which I thought would have been sick. And yeah, there was a lot of things I wanted to do with this podcast that didn't do. That nothing really happened with it. But so it's, in my opinion, yeah, it's probably better that the show is dead. I heard that Wings dipped early this morning. That's true. I spoke to Tommy. Tommy woke me up. I was sleeping and I heard a Discord call and Tommy called me and he goes, Nick, Wings quit the show. And he's not responding or whatever. And let me just come out and say it right away. Wings can crawl back to this show, but this show is not making any money. Okay, so I don't think he's going to. Now, he could, and they could replace Wings with somebody else. That always was the plan, to bring a new fucking Lolcow on. But, I mean, I kind of don't believe that Keem has 8 people that are good willing to line up because they couldn't schedule a guest for the show. How could they schedule a permanent host? And when they find out that the editor is making more money than the cast, I highly doubt that they'll want to join. So here's what happened. I think Connor is getting like a guaranteed sum of money, which is how you run a channel like this. But the channel needs to become profitable, right? And they had a sponsorship, and they lost the sponsorship because of Wings' fans. And everyone knows about that already. Wings already mentioned it on stream, right? So that was going to be a big payday for them, and they lost it. Now, they posted. They were a little slow at posting. They missed a week. And in reality, when the month is settled, I think that Connor takes home more money than the actual co-hosts of the show. So, yeah, I think... if multiple thousands of dollars are being sent to Connor to edit the show... and then the rest has to be split 4 ways. Yeah, I think they make less. I think they're going to be making like 1,000 and change each. So Connor actually won. But here's the deal. I dipped from the chat over disputes of moderation. I've already explained this. I think Keem rectified that one, though. But he rectified it after I was gone. So... I think it was down to the situation where I think this is what happened. If they pull up the whole chat logs, this is what you're going to see. It was me asking like, hey guys, can we do something about the moderation? Hey guys, can we do something about, and it echoed a lot of like, I don't know if Keem was reading the chat vibes because, and that's what I was thinking the first 2 times that I said it. Remember, because like, he's like, hey, we should kick Salvo from the chat. Hey guys, we should kick Salvo from the chat. And then he got in and he's like, how come nobody just called me and said something? So it's totally possible that like we didn't push the issue hard enough and he didn't read it. But like the last time I wrote it saying, hey guys, people are getting doxxed in the chat. Can we do something about this? Keem wrote, how do you set up gifted subs? I don't understand. How do I gift members on my... And I'm like, okay, I'm leaving. Goodbye. And that just made me storm out of the thing. I was like, oh, fuck you. But like, again, credit to Keem. He fixed the issue. So I'm not gonna light him up too hard for that. It was just really cringe getting it around. I didn't like how episodes were highly censored, but apparently that was a me problem. Nobody else really seemed to care about that. So again, just my issue. I think Boogie absolutely sucks at acting, and anytime the beef isn't real, he ruined the show. It's so hard to watch a show that I really like, and I go to see people react to it, and nobody wants to react anymore because they think things are all fake. It's so bad, dude. It's such a horrible show because like, the Boogie shit where he got fired was real, and it was cool, and it was like one of the most interesting things going on in the community. Now, obviously, we have more drama and stuff. I'm back on YouTube. I have other shit to do. I'm not going to donate my time for free to that because I want to build my own fucking brand and do my own shit. But like, all of Boogie's story arcs, he thinks he's this like elaborate genius who can make extremely detailed, like super cool, edgy bits, and he's just a fucking jackass. You know what I mean? Like, again, I don't know. He's a total fucking fraud. And he's not funny, and he's horrible at this. He's like absolutely horrible at this. And I think I said to him once, like, "Oh, Boogie, we're not doing any fake stuff because you're not good at it. You're not good at doing fake stuff." And I'm watching Chud Logic react today, and he hears that the podcast is over, and the first thing he said is like, "This is the boy who cried podcast. Like, that's totally fake, and all their last bits are fake." Like recently, I don't even know if this is true, but this is just what I was told. Boogie's girlfriend cheated. Right? This podcast right here.
Let me get into it.
I think this was supposed to be faked. And by pure happenstance, it turned out that the random guy on Reddit was actually DMing Boogie's girlfriend. I'm not kidding. I think they were trying to do a gay fake drama by bringing on a random chatter who claims to have been sexting Boogie's girlfriend. And I think after the podcast, it turned out that she actually did send messages to that guy. I don't know if they were sexting, but like, by pure accident, something organic happened on the show and it was kind of funny. And if that's true, that's like the last real drama, and it only happened because they were trying to fake something. So like I said, I think Tommy was getting his ass reamed, and I think that's probably the next one. Yeah, Tommy was set up to be fired early on, and I didn't want to be in the middle of that. Keem denied that plainly to me on the phone, but I mean, I'm not the only one Keem's talking to, so I heard the other end of that story, but whatever. There'd be posts with hundreds of likes praising Tommy. They'd randomly cherry pick ones to insult him. I said that's mostly Keem. I think Keem didn't like the role that Tommy was in, and in Keem's defense, there was another issue to this. Tommy also was not perfect in this situation either. So, Keem has expressed this to me several times. I was often the mouthpiece that had to kind of go between the two of them and kind of manage this. Is like Keem would say, "Hey Tommy, you're being too aggressive. You're cutting everybody off," which in Keem's defense was kind of true in the first episode. He was cutting people off too much. There's times you need to cut off, and there's times that you need to let them speak. And he was much too aggressive in the first episode. So Tommy in the second episode sat back and didn't say anything. Keem's like, "What the fuck, Tommy? You're not being aggressive." So I think Tommy was thinking of it as in a very like in a very black and white role where it's like, oh, okay, so if I'm not being Tommy C, I have to be the guy on Baited where I sit there and laugh at everything. When in reality, it was somewhere in between. It's just pick your engagements better and do more. But at certain points, it was like Tommy was doing that. Tommy was clearly doing that. By like the halfway point of the show, he had filled his role. He was doing a great job. Everyone thinks he's been doing a great job. The majority of the comments are praising him. And Keem was still like, you're too aggressive, and he'd slow down, and then he'd be like, well, you're not doing enough. And it was, I mean, it was very clear that I think at some point, Tommy was just going to be thrown off the show. And I think that the point where, like, I think he was on his way out. I think the real issue happened at, which one? This one. I think this is where Tommy was going to get fired, because the big surrounding issue here is this podcast was too nice. June the King called in, and it wasn't a bloodbath. He made a video on Wings of Redemption, and he came in and he was nice about it. So the response was, this podcast sucks. It's not edgy enough. Tommy, you should have attacked June. It doesn't matter if he's doing a good job or whatever, or he's being nice. You should be aggressive with him and defend Wings for content or whatever. And I think they did like a live stream after this where they spiked the football and they tried to be rude to June after, and it just looked like they were fucking salty about it, because in reality, like, I mean, you can't just scream at your first real guest because he wasn't being edgy and because he wasn't engaging hard enough, right? It's like the react harder meme the Twitch streamers say. If somebody comes in that's nice, like imagine if Mudahar called into Chud Logic stream and Muda came in like, I concede to everything, and Chud just screamed at him for no reason. Are people gonna want to watch that show? Like, what? Are you serious? And by the way, the only reason June the King happened, I think I got him late because Keem was dead set on bringing on Chris Chan, who, in my opinion, I'm so sorry, is like too retarded to function. Like, this person, I'm not even sure they can operate a keyboard, right? Like, I'm writing back to them, they're talking to me about Jesus. Like, how the fuck do I how do I book up a guest that's writing to me about Jesus? You know? Like, again, no, I'm sorry, Chris Chan. I mean, you clearly got the Keffels thing going and stuff like that. But like, I genuinely, I was thinking like, hey guys, if we can get Chris Chan on the show, it's going to be like an all hands on deck thing. And it's going to have to be a live stream, because I don't think you could pre-record. Is Chris Chan capable of sending audio?
Slimy Weasley.
I don't understand how I would have done that. But like, he's like, yeah, you got to get Chris Chan by Wednesday. I'm like, or by Sunday. I'm like, what are you fucking talking about? This person DMs me. This person responds when they want to. Okay, there's no negotiation happening. If they want to come on, they're going to come on, and then we have to do it like in the moment, or we're going to lose this interaction. And you know what? Null's probably right. Chris Chan shouldn't have called into this show. I don't blame Chris for not going on at all. Actually, it was probably the right move career-wise. You know what I mean? But I mean, I wanted so much from this podcast. I wanted this podcast to be like, I mean, you get like low tier god types. I wanted like Null to get on these podcasts and chat with Wings and stuff like that. I don't personally think the title was enough to bog down in any real interaction or whatever. I mean, it's like Tommy's not a fucking lolcow and he's on the show, so I don't really see an issue with the naming convention. I think that's a bit overblown, but I do see an issue when Keem wants this show to be like a 9/11 every single episode where somebody has to be embarrassed. Like, these guys aren't allowed to come into their own and understand like what's happening in the community. They have like they can't have a few episodes to gel. If viewership went down for one episode, it was a dramatic, we need to do something crazy next episode to keep viewers involved, when that's just not how you run a podcast. It's how you run a YouTube channel. These people need to have time to sit there, gel, talk about trending topics, learn each other's ins and outs and quirks, and build their chemistry. But by episode 4, we're taking a hit in views by like 10,000 views, and we're talking about like the podcast is going to end tomorrow. The dream is dead. We need to do something drastic to raise viewership, and it just became like, we have to fake something, and that's what they started doing. They just started faking content. And they'll just say, oh no, we weren't faking content, because we would mention it one time in the 60-minute podcast what we were doing, and it would be organic because there's like 1/8 of truth involved in each individual scenario. But I mean, I think the average viewer can tell that in like the last 2 weeks or whatever, there's like nothing here. They lost the Harley episode. That was a shit show. But yeah, I think after Tommy didn't like overtly scream at what's his name, I think he was going to get fired from the podcast, in my opinion. Again, Keem denies it, but that's what I know. Now recently they had Ralph on, which I don't even know how they got this posted with all the crazy censorship on the show, but the rest of it's on members only. The Ralph show is here, and this was posted. It was both the best and the worst content on the entire show. And I think most of the people in the chat could agree that if they did watch this, it was by far the funniest thing that this show has ever produced in general, right? Everyone getting roasted and shit by Ralph after everyone talked shit to him for like a month. Yeah, I totally think that was the funniest thing the show produced. But the other issue with this is like, I'm texting Keem, like, keep Ralph on, and he's like, oh, I'm bored. He's getting up, he's walking away. He doesn't understand why his own show is fun. He doesn't understand why his own show is funny. He doesn't know how to run a Lolcow type show. He wants this to be Ryan's Toy Reviews featuring fat guys whose careers are down the drain. I don't understand what he wanted from this. Is that not like the best? Like, I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Tommy should have been on the show. It should have been like, that should have been a recorded podcast. They should have been looking to book Ralph since the end of fucking... Dude, why are they fighting with Ralph on Twitter if they didn't plan on making content with him? Like, why was this a rant? Why is this like a 15-minute part of an otherwise boring stream where nothing is... You know, they took Ralph off. They didn't even put this guy in the fucking edit, by the way. They took Ralph off the show to put on some guy who had like a speech impediment and punched his wall. Like, he literally was like just this random boring guy, and the whole chat was spamming like show L, put Ralph back on, and they ended up bringing Vito Giswaldi on because there was quite literally no other content to do that night. It makes no sense to me. They kicked Ralph off the show to bring on some random no-name Reddit guy, maybe? I don't know. It wasn't even a Wings detractor. It made no sense. And then at the end of the stream, Keem said that like he feels like the show has exhausted all storylines. That's like a twofold issue. There realistically shouldn't be a storyline. It should flow. These guys should be talking about shit, and that should organically create content. That's besides the point. But like, what storyline has this show done? Did Boogie confront Frank Hassel on the show? Did Low Tier God join the group? Did DSP come on? Did Null come on? Did, like, Tommy fight Harley? I guess they did. Not the episode that people wanted to see. That audio was fucked. Did Keem even come on, like, a regular episode? Did, like, any, like, real Wings detractors other than, like, did Wings 007 call in, even though that guy's a fucking idiot? Like, can anybody here think of another possible storyline this show could have produced? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think this show's done anything at all. I don't think we got to see them in their element naturally. I think we had to see them all at the thought of like, this might be the last episode, this might be the last episode, this might be the last episode. Nobody got to gel. Nobody had fun. Tommy thinking he's going to be fired since fucking November. You know what I mean? Everyone's on edge. No one wants to do the show. They're lazy as fuck. They don't want to do it. Keem yells at everybody. Keem got mad and demanded an apology in the chat. Like it's like a grade school teacher. Now, he called me and he asked me what to do. I said you should start shit-talking the podcast publicly. I didn't say that you should require them to say sorry to you privately in a group chat like a fucking middle school teacher. Like, what? What are you talking about? And it's like, people don't want to hear, oh, this is the last episode, the last episode is bait. But in reality, it literally was. Every episode could have been like the last one. And nobody wants to work like that. By the time Tommy like realized the podcast was over, he'd already made his amends for it for a month. That's why there's no blow up moment this time. That's why there's no like nuclear, the show's over, baited to electric boogaloo. It's because we kind of realized, we thought Tommy was going to get canned a month earlier. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this show would have existed without Keem, and I also think Keem is suffocating the show. Without me and Keem, this show doesn't get off the ground. They don't even get these guys in a room to record, okay? And if they did, it would have been on StreamYard, like a live stream to record a pre-recorded podcast. So give Keem the credit where it's due. But I also think the show can't grow because he self-inserts and like makes the whole show into Keemstar show where all the drama's gay and fake. So, I mean, it's a double-edged sword. The show doesn't happen without Keem, and the show doesn't succeed with Keem. So, I don't know. I don't think these guys could go solo. Not even. He wanted to quit the show a couple weeks ago, and then he was going to leave them to do it. And I guarantee the show would have just ended if Keem didn't come back. Because nobody has it. No. Boogie and Wings apparently need money. You wouldn't be able to tell by their work ethic. Like, not at all. I guess they have bills to pay. Again, I would never have known looking at the group chat that that's the case. So yeah, I think there's a huge content disconnect here. I don't think Keem knows what to do with his cast. I think he thinks that the show is like exhausted all of its stuff, when I think any actual viewer who comes from these detractor communities doesn't think they've even done anything yet. Imagine Sean Ranklin put on a fucking voice modulator and called in. If that guy's even alive. Somebody from the Wings of Redemption Industrial Complex calls in. I think it'd be pretty cool. Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. I already said this part basically that Boogie, Tommy, Wings, they've all made like tons of mistakes. I think the big one that stands out to me is after the recording of Harley went up in flames. Keem was like writing in the chat saying like, what are we gonna do? And everyone just didn't answer for a day. Now a lot of the problems are because Tommy is asleep because he's in fucking Euro cuck hours. So they'll message the chat at like at midnight or something, or like it was like 7 o'clock at night, and Tommy's like asleep, like he's in bed. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock or whatever is when he's awake, and then he goes to sleep, you know. And then they wouldn't get a response, and then they'd get in trouble with Tommy. I think Tommy made a separate chat to talk to the cows because Keem just didn't seem to understand the process of like time zones. But then the next day when they're like, all right, when are we recording, Wings writes back like, I'm in Walmart. And then Boogie writes back like 6 hours later being like, oh man, were we recording today? Or something like that. It was fucking retarded. Nobody wanted to take initiative in the chat. Another one that I can think of is like, what was it? It was, oh yeah, Keem said you guys should book a guest. And then nobody booked a guest. And it just became Wednesday and they didn't have a guest. They were like, hey, look, see if you can book a guest. And everyone's like, okay. But again, in the cow's defense, why is Keem getting paid a fourth of the money if he's just going to order people around and fucking decide who gets to go on what stream? What was Keem's real contribution until he started live streaming? Which, by the way, I had to beg him to do. They didn't want to do live streams on Lolcow Live. I was pitching a Christmas special for like a month. Okay, nobody wanted to do live streams on the fucking Lolcow Live channel but Keem just wanted to keep premiering things so people donated. Do ads even play when you premiere a VOD? I don't think you get ads on a premiere, dude. And nobody's donating to that. You made the membership $10. I'm like, no, if you want to make money from donations, you do a live stream and then you just post the fucking episode. That's all it should be. It should be like 1 episode a week in a live stream, or 2 episodes a week and a live stream. In the very beginning, he wanted farmers to be on every week, and it was supposed to be a special event type thing where we just pop up. And he thought we were going to give him 4 free podcasts per month without getting paid. And I had to explain to him that wasn't happening, and you're not paying the editor enough to do that. And I didn't make $1. No, I didn't make $1 out of this. But yeah, the show was a shit show. It was really as bad. Like, it really was as bad. And I don't think the show's coming back. That's why I'm comfortable talking about it now. I didn't want to sync it while it was up, but it's not up now. It's down. I think the show was good when the drama was real, not fake, gay, overcentric cringe bait. Connor did a good job as the editor and takes home the biggest cut. This is another one. Like, I already talked about this, but this was my zenith point where I thought the show was fucking dead, is when She Bad and a picture of Pokemon was the thumbnail for the Lolcow podcast. And obviously Keem makes this metadata, and this is when I knew he had no idea what show he was running. He just wanted a show where funny fat people yell at each other. He had no fucking idea who this show was for or what demographics this show could reach. It makes no sense to me why anyone would ever do this. This is so stupid. Like, what? I mean, okay. Like, who the fuck cares? It's like they talk about it for like 2 seconds about Pokemon's cookies or whatever, and Boogie says something unfunny. Cool. All right. This is the real fucking shit that pissed me off. Is that Tommy had? I remember I'm in the chat and I'm like, and Keem kept telling me Tommy's sick, even though Tommy said like I'm good to go. I'm good to go. Tommy had to be negotiated back on into his own podcast. And I think it's because Keem was afraid he was going to interrupt Blade. That, dude, you're not the boss. You're a part owner. Why was Tommy not invited to the Blade episode?
Slimy Weasley fuck.
That's insane. Is that no? I mean, I wanted to bitch there and then. That's why I was 100% done after this. And obviously, like, so take a look at this, like, right? And again, maybe I'm just being like retarded here, But a week after or whatever, what is this?
To go, it was April.
This
and that April was ungodly. Cold.
December 3rd. Okay, December 3rd happens. The Boogie episode bombs, right? Because its metadata is fucking terrible, and nobody wants to click on it. I think it's since done better, but it bombed at the time. So Keem's mad at him over June the King. Boogie episode drops. Keem calls out Wings and Boogie. So this is when he decides to do a live stream and replace. Actually, you can see this in real time. Okay, Tommy doesn't scream at June the King, and then the episode bombs. Okay, Keem is mad at Tommy here, very clearly mad at Tommy. So he self-inserts, removes Tommy from the show, and does a live stream while Tommy is asleep. Okay, and then Tommy is luckily placed in this call with Blade, but initially was going to be cut from his own episode. Like, it's so obvious what happened here, and Keem says it's not true, and I just don't believe him. Like, it's literally just 4 episodes in a row that tell an entire story about what happened. He was actually going to be thrown off of his own show, and I think you could ask Tommy. Like, I'm sure he'll tell you tomorrow when he goes live that there was, like, Keem did not want him on the episode. Yeah. I thought he was fired right there and then. Blew my fucking mind. And let me keep in mind, Keem denies all this, but I mean, it's fucking true. The animosity towards Tommy for not attacking June the King sucked. I wanted a bigger confrontation too, don't get me wrong, but railroading a nice guest for no reason and faking beef would have been retarded. I literally think the show's disconnect was just steamrolling June. Yeah, so that's the podcast drama. That's all I got to say on it. I think that Keem isn't the right fit for this. I think he's motivated and ready to go, more motivated than the people he works with. But I think his direction for the show sucked. I think his metadata for the show sucked. I think the live stream should never he split the audience on him and Tommy. And I think it was intentional. That's why he did like polls on the streams to like, hey, would you guys like to fire Tommy? And then Tommy wins the poll somehow miraculously and stays alive for one more week. Food can go on the table for one more week from Tommy because he won a stream poll. Like, Jesus, fuck me, dude. This is ridiculous. I would never work under that fucking condition at all whatsoever. But, like, here's what I think should have happened. If he wanted to fire Tommy after the Wings Down Bad episode, he should have fired Tommy and gone on from there, and he should have reaped and sowed the reward that would have been firing Tommy fucking 6 episodes into the show like he wanted to do for Baited. And I think he should have, like, you know, he should have made a decision. Either we're firing Tommy or we're not firing Tommy. But what he chose to do instead was kind of half replace Tommy and like mess around with potentially replacing him in actual episodes and then sit on the fact that like, and I think he started demanding being in the recording sessions too. Like he was becoming extremely overbearing in the process of making the episodes. But again, the way to save this podcast would be to go back in time and tell everybody to kind of chill out and just let the podcast grow. It doesn't need to be like an event every time they upload. It needs to be consistent. It needs to be good. So, yeah. Does Keem really hate Tommy? I think they're friendly or whatever. I think I'm closer with Keem than Tommy is. Maybe not after the stream, but I doubt he'll be mad at me. I don't know. If he is, we'll fight for a month and we'll get over it. We're pretty good friends. Somebody with a gifted membership, thank you so much. Confusing Opinion gifted 5. Sully with 10. I think the reason people stopped caring about this podcast is Keem started inserting himself more into it. Yeah, I mean, I agree. People wanted to be there for Boogie and Wings. Yeah, 100%. Illusion Glory, thanks for the 5. Keem kept hijacking the show too much. He really should have backed off and let the show lead itself. Keem has it in his head that he's the most famous podcaster on the show, and he's like the most popular person on there, and people wouldn't watch the show if he wasn't there, I think. Or I think that's legitimately what he wants the show to be. I don't understand it. I think he should have been like a special guest and only shows up on occasion, kind of like well, maybe it's not a good, I was gonna say like Vince McMahon, but not really in the context of what happened this week. But yeah, he should have been like a Vince McMahon character where it's like, here comes the owner, he's gonna come out and talk to everybody because they're fucking up or whatever. Like, oh, the farmers can't wrangle him, Keem will come in. That'd be cool. You know? Germ70, thank you for the 2. Keem needs a tractor channel to manage the show. Yeah, fuck me, dude. Okay, so let me talk about the Boogie thing. I assume this is all public now because it's been like 3 weeks. So this is what I think happened if the Boogie cheating drama was real. This is what I think happened. And this was my worry when we were hiring an editor for the show, and the only reason I would hire somebody that we know. Okay? So I think that there was a guy on the subreddit who went on there to say, hey, I'm sexting Boogie's girlfriend. His girlfriend's a cheating whore. AMA, ask me anything, or something like that, right? And everyone kind of wrote it off. Like, even the guys on the subreddit thought it was fake, right? Like, fully fake. And then my understanding is that guy goes on the show, and everyone, like, he's bombing and everyone thinks he's faking it, and they start asking Boogie's girlfriend questions and she just starts lying. Then after the stream, she goes, all right, listen, I was Snapchatting him, but I did not show anything sexual. So then Boogie like flipped out and said, I want to box this random person because his wife's got cancer or something. And like, this is like a real thing that apparently happened. And they wanted to start like a fight, and then like he was gonna own up to the fact that nothing sexual happened. So like they tried to like fake a drama, and like an organic thing happened around it. But my understanding is that she was just on like a dating app or something, and one of Boogie's fucking A-loggers found her. And he wasn't interested in her sexually. He wasn't, because when people realized it was probably real, when he called his wife and his wife knew what they were talking about, that was like, whoa, okay, hold on, this is weird, right? I think a Boogie A-log found his girlfriend and started talking to her because she's Boogie's fucking girlfriend. Like, I think an A-logger went in there with the implication of like, oh, I can make content out of this girl, right? And fucking did that. And I think that's what happened. And like, that's so funny. That's such an interesting storyline. But like, that's what I was afraid about when we were hiring an editor. I thought we were going to hire this cool editor, and then halfway through, he would dump all of our DMs, leak assets for the show, go to Kiwi Farms, write like a whole post up, and it's like, guess what, motherfucker? I was a sleeper wings stand or something. Like, whoa. That was my biggest worry, is that we'd hire somebody and it'd be like a crazy A-log who went deep cover for 3 months to find everything out about the show, to like psychotically destroy it from the inside out. That was something, but you have to be legitimately worried because these people are crazy. You're going to hire Slug? No, but that's kind of what would happen. Yeah. Boogie can't create content. He is the content. Yeah. I mean, all right. So that's kind of Lolcow. And that's my stance on Lolcow. And that's that's what I'm going to say, with the implication that the show is dead. I don't think Keem can revive it. I think Wings was one of the best parts of the show, in my opinion. And I think you kind of need that three-man group to be there. And I specify 3-man group. Again, I would love to. I thought Boogie was going to be the first guy off the show because he's just literally a wreck. Like, that guy is a fucking disaster. But it wasn't Boogie. It was Wings. And my thought was always going to be that, like, okay, we could try to get low tier God. It'll be low tier God, Wings of Redemption, and Tommy, and that could be like a really good roster. But like, I think Boogie's the worst part of the show, because he keeps faking drama, and I feel like whoever Keem gets to replace him isn't gonna be Wings. It's gonna be another Boogie, and it's just gonna be bad. I just always kind of thought Boogie would leave, and he didn't. I don't know. Again, I think Boogie has value. I don't think he's like I think he's the worst part of the show, but I think he needed to be there. But like, you can't have 2 Boogies. I mean, there's a reason why people started to like Wings after Boogie got on. Like, you would need a really good third man, and I mean, you might be replaced. It might just be Boogie and 2 other people, dude. If he does the baited podcast of just replacing the entire cast with 2 other people, man, Jesus, that would be fucking stupid. It's just another show. I can't believe Lolcow Live wasn't gonna do live content, dude. But yeah, all right. So people, Lolcow viewers or whatever, you feel free to filter out. That's kind of that's kind of just my understanding of the show and quitting and all that stuff. That was really the only segment that I had prepped tonight. We're gonna start the stream now, an hour in. Play some Fortnite. We'll figure out what we want to watch. Anybody have any recommendations on shit you want me to cover? I'm probably not going to do any Chugga Conroy, specifically because I'm planning on doing like a stream on Chugga at some point soon. So if you're just joining us, we talked about next week's content. We talked about the super live stream that's happening. We talked about Lolcow. Where's Half Baked Live? Half Baked is dead. Tom is now in another tax bracket. Vega's doing his own stuff. The 9-month TikTok cruise. I don't know. What is that? There's a TikTok cruise? Vince McMahon shit is fun. Wasn't Ginger Rameth on Destiny? I think so. She was fighting with who's his fucking name? Your boy Darius. Big Darius. Mr. TLDR, show with Lolcow has faded to fail from the beginning. Yeah, I mean, realistically. That's another thing. I'll just say that. It's like, Keem will complain a lot about how the Lolcow live chat wasn't popping. And it's like, yeah, I know. That's what you asked for when you signed up with them. They're Lolcows. Yeah. I mean, like, of course. What are you talking about? It should have been a live stream when they took callers for $100. Set up a heart rate monitor for a goal. Like, there's so many funny things you can do. And Boogie is, like, retarded on stream. The stuff that he would do. It reminds me, like, it was like a nicer version of what they're doing to Airsoft Fatty on the fucking Sam Hyde show. Like, that guy went from being in an iDubbbz video to being a wild animal, getting naked and painted for fun when he just sleeps in a pile of his own shit.
You Weasley fuck.
I mean, that's not like a good scenario to find yourself in. I don't know. Check out summaries by Atozi or Marky to talk about the 9-month cruise. Are you speaking about the Vince McMahon stuff? I haven't watched an Atozi video in a real long time. Dude, I had like a big YouTuber reach out to me for MamaMax stuff, and I wonder what this content. There are YouTubers you would never expect making Max videos right now, dude. That's all I'll say. I'm not gonna leak who I've given info to, but there are, whoo boy, there's some funny shit coming out. Let me see. Well, Airsoft Fatty is at least funnier than Boogie. Airsoft Fatty's situation is sad. I know everyone just likes to laugh at Lolcows and stuff like that, and I like laughing at them too. I mean, I helped with the Lolcow podcast, but oh boy, I don't know. He always kind of seemed like a wholesome guy, and now he's like a hypersexual naked weirdo. And that's not fun, I guess. Chud did a Vince recap this morning. Oh, did he host his copy show of... Oh, God. Did you see the Family Guy chicken skin? Yeah, I bought it. Use code... Dude, you have no idea how many code DeOrios I actually got in the Fortnite item shop after that video when I put it over him crying. Dude, I use code DeOrio on Fortnite, and I, no joke, made over $400 on the fucking Fortnite item shop that weekend. I'm not even fucking kidding you. You guys smashed it. I literally put it over him crying in a video, and you guys made me $400 in Fortnite money. So that's really fucking funny. Keep slamming code DeOrio in Fortnite item shop. Damn it, because you people say shit. Oh, people say ultimate rape review in your chat now? That's great. URR, dude. Feel free to add the emote whenever you're talking about it. They'll spam it. They know. The boys know. Use code DeOrio. Thoughts on Invincible 2 coming out in March? Bro, Invincible Season 2 coming out in March is the gayest shit ever because we know the show is done. They're literally bragging about how early they completed it this time and about how they could have released it all at once, and they staggered it till after they add ads to Prime Video so they can make even more money. And they're bitching, like saying like, oh yeah, it'll be even better now you have to wait. Boys, I'm not watching that shit day one. I have Prime and I want to pirate it. Holy fuck me, dude. I hate those people. Lots of good shows coming out this year though. I'm waiting. I think Last of Us Season 2 comes out next year, which is going to be muy interesante. Stranger Things Season 5 is filming right now. I'm pretty excited to see Deadpool 3. A lot of cool stuff I'm waiting for. I'm totally going to watch it legally. Yeah. Okay, let me go back and see what you said about the Mega Stream. I'm interested in that. Man, I don't know that I'm going to pirate it now too. I mean, dude, I don't want to be on their fucking list. I want them to see a downturn, but that won't happen. What was it? Fuck me, I had like something on my mind. I didn't know what it was. Shit. Halo Season 2? Yeah, I'm not watching that. I didn't even watch Halo Season 1, to be honest. I didn't want to see Master Cheeks Master Cheeks. I mean, I don't even want to play regular Halo. Halo is dead to me, dude. I haven't enjoyed a Halo game since Halo 4. And even then, I only enjoyed the campaign. I enjoyed the campaign on day 1 on Legendary. And that was my last joyful moment in Halo. I didn't even like reach multiplayer. My last multiplayer I liked was 3. I don't really care about Xander Hall Smaggle. I'm not really interested. I don't know. You're sending me the Big Bungie Xander Hall video. Neither of those two things are super intriguing for me. But I have heard good things about Big Bungie, so I need to watch something at some point. I just don't know if I care about Xander Hall. I don't know. What else is going on? Dude, if you guys don't have any good things, then we're gonna start watching pinball videos. Don't fucking... I'm kidding. Fish Tank? I hate IRL stuff. Dude, that's the one thing is people are like, oh, you want to watch all this Vitaly stuff? Or you want to watch like Ice Poseidon, IP2 stuff? Dude, the one thing I cannot do is IRL streams. So I never watched Fish Tank. Smaggle, we found your Grindr account. Jesus. Bro. I think the plan, guys, just for a brief interim pinball convo, I think if they make Pokemon this year, I want to try to get Pokemon LE. And then I want to round out my pinball collection with Godzilla Premium. I think Godzilla Premium, Stranger Things Pro, and Pokemon LE would be the ideal set. One from each major pinball what is it, creator. I think Johnny Danger or something is doing Pokemon. If they do it, that's the rumor. And Godzilla is like the best machine of all time. That's the play. You play Power World? I haven't. Well, when you unblock Just Slick, I found he's a fan. I already unblocked him. He follows me now. I don't know who he is. Oh, I actually got in contact with somebody today, and I had to apologize to them. Let me address this real fast. So this person's in Tani or something. Oh god, that's funny. So this person's in Tani. I don't know who they are, if they're a YouTuber or just like an IG girl or something. She reached out to me to say, hey dude, you're using my friend's music without consent, right? And I'm like, fuck no, I'm not. Are you kidding me? I'm thinking about like, which song was it? All right. And it turned out I was. Like, I 100% was. This is totally my fault or whatever. So I immediately apologized, made it right. I reached out to the person individually. I added the stuff into the description and stuff like that. Do you know what song it was? It was Closed Gates. Now, you might remember Closed Gates because it's been like my... you don't know it by name, but you've certainly heard it. It was in my Ethan Klein video. It was in my Def Noodles video, I think. It was in the newest video. I went back and I added it to most descriptions just in case, because it's been like probably a notable song on my channel that I think you guys have all heard before. Let me pull up a segment from it, and then I'll link him in chat just to be sure that you guys can give him a follow or something.
My name is Nick.
Because I actually fucked this up here, and I'll show you how I did it.
Oh god.
I forgot I put pyro at the beginning of that. That's pretty funny. It was here, right? Let me see. Was it this?
Sent multiple donations for the sole purpose to charge back to close down my account.
Over a petty internet beef.
Has literally tweeted out my fucking docs.
Over a petty internet beef.
This dude has literally claimed that he was DDoSing me.
Over a petty internet beef.
This dude has literally swatted.
By the way, people get so mad when I play this because, like, dude, you're playing clips too many times. You guys don't understand. This is a fucking bit. But yeah,
And
you know
harassed
this song?
Basher.
Over a petty internet beef.
If you ever want to watch this song and you hear it in my video, jump down to the description. I've added it. This is the guy's IG. It's called Closed Gates by RZR. Okay? You could find it right here. It's this song. Okay? You could find it. Now, the reason why I thought this was fucking... Again, this is my fault, 100%. But I thought it was... I thought it was Creative Commons... because I stole it from Ethan Klein. So the reason why it was in this video and I was using it at this exact moment...
Oh, Colonel, we are so fucked.
So
It's ingenuous.
close.
Working.
Pretend to be outraged when he enables this kind of behavior all the time.
And then the guy just
So when I make videos on people, I like to do stuff like this, where I go, I mean, you can literally see it. If you look up Ethan Klein content nuke, your first 4 responses are going to be me and me parodying Ethan's video, right? Like content nuke Ethan Klein, nuclear fallout Ethan Klein, like nuclear fallout Keemstar. I'm literally parodying his shit, right? So I go in here.
You know, the mother has lost a son.
This is his wife's phone number.
This family has lost a member of their family because of your actions.
People need to know where this dude lives. This kid is a fucking loser in every sense of the word. I've never
And I'm parodying it, and like he's not crediting him either, so I thought it was Creative Commons. But well, I notified the guy today that I think this guy's stealing your stuff when I was done talking to him, because I mean, I don't know, I was unaware. I was 100% unaware. So yeah, big shout out to fucking RZR, my bad, dude. This is his song, and it is his song. It came out in 2019, so I guess that's when Ethan stole it. But again, that's my bad. So I reached out to him and stuff, and the girl told me that he said like, hey, I just want credit for it. So that was really lucky. I would have lost a lot of videos if that wasn't the case. So I'm in that guy's debt. That was a very nice thing he did. But yeah, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, I like the intro of your creep show video. What was the intro to my creep show video? When I told, dude, everyone got so mad about.
Hi, my name's Nicholas.
People who don't like me as much were mad that I was just like, yeah, I'm cashing in. When in reality, I put a 30-minute video out on this fucking drama.
One more from the top. Hi, you're right, I have been gone for a while, but I'm back now, and yeah, moving right along. Alright, biases. Used to be friends with Creepshow Art, not anymore. Creepshow has since targeted several of my friends, I don't really care. The situation itself has far too many layers for me to have time to, let alone care about, doing a meaningful deep dive, so I'm not going to. Just to be clear, if we discuss Creepshow Art's full interaction—
You know what's funny? Is I really just did skip a video in this drama. Like when I made this video, I was like, I want to just make part 2 right now. This feels like the video I'm making on Max, actually. It feels a lot like this, where it's like, I'm going to give you the fucking spark notes, and then I have like the big drop. There's a bit more in terms of this, but I kind of made the second video, and I never made the first one with Creepshow, so that's kind of true. Can someone tell me where you get this mod? Oh, this is not a mod. This is just Fortnite. This is just straight up Fortnite. Did Ed ever release the video he did for his segment? Yeah, it's on his channel, I think. If it's still public. I thought he did. I don't see it. Full dramatic reading.
Whatever. I want to thank absolutely no one. Tipster is a diseased hack who literally reached out.
I don't know. Wow, that's crazy. I'm going to be, after I post this the following week, like the second week, I'm posting the Kiwis video. I actually was considering posting the Kiwis video tomorrow, but I don't want to put it in between the 2 MamaMax videos. I want those to stand. I think our running thumbnail for this one, because our boy Staffo has come through again and given me a banger. People say, oh, get rid of the Staffo thumbnail, but I feel like the Staffo thumbnail is like, it's the icing on the cake to my content. Like I need to have the Staffo thumbnail, but Staffo put out a banger. I like this a lot. I think that's a clean thumbnail. But yeah, that's the thumbnail for the video. But Staffo was a content creator who used to work with Tro, and I got it because I was parodying a Tro video, and I just stuck with him. I have like 100 Staffo thumbnails, so at some point we're gonna make videos on all of them because I paid for a shitload of them that I've never used. I have a Tipster thumbnail, I have a Def Noodles thumbnail, I have a Gabby Hanna thumbnail, I have a I have a lot of thumbnails. I have an Onision thumbnail. I have a really good Onision thumbnail. If it ever comes back up again, it's gonna be a banger with that fucking thumbnail. Please do the Tipster video. Hey, I'm going to run this by you. And this is like, I don't mean to make this sound like a diss. It's not. I've never paid someone to write a video for me before, and this won't be what's happening here, but like, I really don't want to put time into making something for Tipster. I do not care that much. I like making fun of him. I don't know if I want to make a main channel video about it. So would you guys be mad if I paid someone to write like a rough draft and then I rewrote it? I'm going to be honest, like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to make a video of that. I mean, a lot of people want a Tipster video, and I literally think he's a waste of my time. So I could pay someone else to write it while I'm working on another actual video that matters. I don't mean to be a total fucking, like, asshole about it and, like, act like a diva, but I literally don't think it's worth my time. No, need more uploads. No, make an AI do it. No, pay someone. I would be paying Matt Pitt. Matt Pitt writes for, like, FPS Diesel. He's not, like, a total retard or whatever. I would be paying somebody who writes videos that you guys watch and don't even know he writes. But I don't want to get into a habit of doing that. I just don't care about Tipster. Otherwise, you're going to wait until Tipster does something and then I'll make a video on him. Because I think at this point now, it doesn't really make sense to make one. That's where I'm at with it. I might poll chat because I don't want to... If I have anyone else write for my channel, I think you need to know about it. Because the one thing that I do that nobody else does is I'm currently writing, editing, and fucking... I'm doing it all, okay? Like, I don't... There's no other person giving an opinion on my channel unless I invite them on and you're hearing their voice. And I do want to stick with that, I guess. So, I want to, dude, that's how entertainment works, no business. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to make that call yet. I feel like it's weird for me. I don't do that. Everybody else does that, but I don't. The reality is I'm aiming for 12 videos this year. I'm aiming for 1 video per month. So the second part of Max is going to be your February video, and then I'm going to start working on my March video. Now, February is going to have 3 videos because I'm posting part 2 of MamaMax, I'm posting Kiwis, and then I'm posting Portnoy, and those are they're basically unchanged from their previous upload, but those don't count. And I don't expect them to perform well. They're basically just like maintenance on my channel and keeping people coming in. But I mean, they're 2 years old and nobody's like, there are probably a bunch of people who haven't seen them, so I'm not really worried about it. But yeah, I'm aiming to have like a pretty solid March video, and from there I can go in any direction. My plans kind of end in March, and I kind of want to, I would love to make content in months that aren't in January, the worst revenue month of the year. But that's my plan, is 1 video per month. So we're going to give that our best go. I've never been able to do that before, by the way. But that's an attempt. And I'm also coming off a 2-year break with 0 burnout. So I've never been in that position before either. I haven't felt burned out since I got back, and I'm still having a lot of fun. And that's continuing. I'll let you know if anything changes. The thing is, the Hassan video and the Tipster video are not very different. If Hassan does something that has him going viral, I will move that up in the queue. It will come out. But Hassan isn't really doing anything new right now, and I don't think there's much I can say that Willie hasn't said. It's very much the same with why I didn't do Vosh, because once the other guy did Vosh, there was no reason to do it. Now, Willie didn't release... now, no offense to Willie, because I think his coverage was very good, but Willie did not release a... What was the name of the Vosh video that was like 3 hours and covered everything that ever happened in Vosh's life, and there was no reason for anyone else to make a Vosh video ever again? Doomer Politics made like the definitive Vosh video. Every video that will ever be released to Vosh will be like compared to Doomer Politics. You know what I mean? Willie didn't do that. Willie made 3 or 4 really good standalone Hassan videos or whatever, and there is still room to make like a definitive damning Hassan video, but I do think it needs to be tied into a current conflict. I have tons of research. I have everything I need to make a good one. I just need a catalyst, and I'm looking for it, believe me. I do want to make the Hassan Piker video. It's very much the same for Tipster, unless I hire someone to make it, because I don't think Tipster is as important as Hassan. No offense. I don't plan on making a Tipster video unless there's something topical going on. I've never made a video just to make a video before. I did Creepshow Art because I got a new important leak. I did MamaMax because I got the call. I did Ethan Klein because we were making an Ethan Klein retrospective, and whilst we were making it, the content nuke came out, so I did a follow-up. You know what I mean? I don't try to self-insert. I try to pick dramas I'm literally already involved in and then tell you about them when I'm done. You know what I mean? I'm not just trying to... Either that or we're doing a weird retrospective on like a content creator you've never heard of and trying to like get a new topic, like JF Garipe was a really good one like that. But I don't want to just sit here and make the 15th Sniper Wolf video. And I feel like that's what Hassan Piker is right now. It's like making the 15th Sniper Wolf video that nobody fucking cares about. And it's not really interesting for me as a content creator to go down that path. Maybe for like a guy who's doing this as a full-time job and they want to cash in, that's fine. But like, I'm not joining the MamaMax video as fucking the 15th guy. I'm the MamaMax drama with Mudahar when we dropped our big video. That's when the clock started. That's the content that I want to make. I want to make content that I feel like not matters, because it doesn't matter from the grand scheme of life, but matters in the sense of the community. John Swan retrospective, maybe. I heard Reach Slander. Reach is the GOAT. Thank you, Agmar, for the 2. So yeah, that's what I want to do. I don't want to just sit here and phone it in. It was very much not... what do you think the debate on Chud stream with Coolaman? I find Coolaman cringe, personally. So we're going to talk to Queeman. We're going to talk to Queeman on this channel at some point, because, I mean, Chud brought me on knowing I knew nothing about the drama. That was kind of the reason why I was there. He just said, come on and play Fortnite, it'll be funny, interject a few times. And at some points, I felt like taking it a little bit more seriously, because Boblax was getting raw dogged by 2 of them. But I don't know anything about that story. I need to look into Chugga. I think that Queeman's fundamentally wrong when he's assessing Chugga's DMs. Now, keep in mind, I am the only human being in the Chugga Conroy situation who is saying that there's a chance, be it like a medium chance, that some of these DMs aren't real. Everyone else seems to be saying that it's just too thorough. There's just too much here to say that this shit is fake. And I watched Dream DMs last month where people faked video proof of Snapchat logs. After that, I am not comfortable saying anything is real unless I have the device in my hand. I just don't think that's true. I'm nervous about it. You know what I mean? Oh, Lyrics rated me. Thank you. So I'm not gonna, like, everything I say about Chugga Conroy is under the implication that the DMs are real, because there's nothing to discuss without that. And I don't know. I don't know if they're real. Everyone else is taking it as a huge factoid that the Chugga Conroy shit is real. But like, I've seen convincing fucking fakes before that are more intricate. Larissa Ray, is that his trans name? I'm sorry, her trans name. How brave. Cats a flockin' with 20 Canadian. Queeman is a no map. Oh wow. Okay, well fuck. I probably shouldn't have read that one. My bad. So this is my fundamental disagreement with Queeman, because I don't need to know anything about the story to know that this is wrong. He doesn't think this needed to be shown, and I've read it more. I'm more firmly in the camp that I think this did need to be shown, because I think it needs to be addressed. I need to hear what he has to say, because the messages that he sent, this is not one joke of you're being like you're worth being arrested for off color in a conversation or something like that. It seems like the fundamental part of their sexting is that this girl is underage. He's made several comments about this girl being underage. It's not a question of if he knew, it's a question of if he was into it. And that is fucking alarming. I don't care how old that is. I need to hear his current understanding of the situation now. I need to know what his current thoughts on are now. How do we proceed from there? Well, it starts with you answering some questions. 100%. Queeman doesn't seem to think this is a good idea because it ruins his career for something he did a decade ago. But his career is in Nintendo content. It's in Pokemon. That's why I disagree with this. I think that, like, yeah, I'm never the guy to turn around and say, dude, but the children, the power dynamic. But when you're saying, like, I got a bunch of other 15 and 16-year-old girls in my DMs that wish they were you.
Slimy Weasley fuck.
Bro, I don't do the inner Pokemon in me comes out and I'm like, dog, what are you doing to the kids? Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, bro, it activates me. It's like, dude, something wrong is happening and I need to know more. I need to know what this guy says to defend himself here. And yeah, the thing with that is like, okay, yeah, maybe his career is fucking destroyed and unsalvageable now. But like, I mean, if you're this guy's friend and you found out about this privately and didn't tell anyone, and then something happened, isn't that on you? You know? Or like, oh, if you're this guy's friend and you and you don't know, but like somebody else did, and you didn't tell that guy, and that guy didn't have the opportunity to cut him off, and now his reputation's in the fucking slammer. Dude, maybe this is something you should think of before you make Nintendo content and fuck over all the people around you, all the people you're collaborating with. Dude, maybe you should have gone into drama. You know that this could possibly come up in the future, so you made Pokemon content, you fucking idiot? Why didn't you do, like, edgy comedy or something? Or, like, skets or something? Or, like, Halo? I don't understand. It makes no sense. Camden Gerard Davis for 2. Thanks for the protection. Thank you so much, Camden Gerard Davis. I don't know. It's just so stupid. I don't know. If the DMs were faked, I don't know. Why would he choose to leave and not defend himself? So I think he left before that. I think so. Everyone was saying he was in the hospital after a suicide attempt, and it came out that that wasn't true either. Apparently he just called the suicide hotline and checked himself into the hospital. So it's like a Hyojin thing of like a did he, didn't he try to kill himself? People still don't know, by the way, about Hyojin, whether she attempted suicide or whether she was just caught just before attempting suicide and was taken to the fucking thing. Like, it's still up in the air on whether she actually did or not. Dude, there was reports the night of Hyojin's suicide attempt where, and I don't mean to laugh about this, but I genuinely just don't believe she attempted suicide.
Slimy Weasley fuck.
I'll be honest. But like, there was people saying like, you almost killed her, you piece of shit. I just left her bedside. I don't know if she's gonna wake up. And then somebody wrote on Discord saying, nah, she was fully awake when I was there. She was just like, yeah, dude, I can't believe that happened. And like, there were conflicting reports from inside her own camp. These were like her ex-boyfriend and one of her close friends literally just fucking giving a completely different statement on how she could have been dead or something while she attempted suicide. It really rubbed me the wrong way. This is a good video to react in stream, except as a tactical. Oh, does he say the hard R? I can't react to. All right, at least you give me a timestamp. But like, yeah, I don't know. So
Slimy Weasley fuck.
Didn't that all spur from the Slazo drama? Yeah, that was when Tom was young. Tom was a young lad, and when that person went suicide mode or whatever, Tom was like, I think I have to take down my video. I don't know if I want this on my conscience. And I would have made the same decision at his age. But at that point, you have to realize the damage is done. Full speed ahead. Because you're getting blamed regardless. That's the truth of this. Is if that girl did attempt and that girl died, Tom would have been blamed for it. And it wouldn't have mattered if he took the video down. Anyways. Yeah. So, I don't think he even left after this part, though. I don't know if we've even gotten a statement related to this. I thought he left after the foot stuff, after he conceded to the foot stuff. But the foot stuff doesn't matter. Like, people who say, like, oh, dude, because I understand why Queeman and Chud are mad. There were so many people who said the foot stuff didn't matter, and then all the stupid Redditors were like, see, I told you he was a predator, look. And it's like, okay, now he's being accused of sexting a child, as if these are the natural A to B conclusions to draw. Like, yeah, okay, dude, gotcha. Nice one, buddy. It's like, whatever, dude. If those messages are even real, Nick said. The foot stuff was not the issue. No, 100% I agree. Bang. Who said the living lolly thing? That was Chugga. So, let me read the messages just for context. Actually, fuck, I don't want to read them because they're so fucking damning. Like, this is part of the reason that I think this is fake, is this just sounds fucking... Like, dude, the guys were like, I don't think these DMs are that damning, and I'm glad that Chud Logic turned around at the end of the stream, and he's like, listen, mate, there's some real fucked up stuff in these DMs. I don't know why we're downplaying it. Which was like, oh my god, it was like music to my ears, because I thought I was going crazy. I'm gonna call people who don't think this is weird. But I'm assuming my position on Lolicon and Queemans aren't compatible, and that's why we think differently. I was joking around. I'm like, well, once I read the word lolly, I knew this guy was bad news. Like, even though he's being accused of sexting a minor. But like, here's the thing, right? This is the comment he said. So Chugga goes, with your cosplays, you really are a lolly. And then the girl goes, please tell me you don't actually know the meaning of lolly. And no. And then Chugga wrote, lolly has a much nicer ring to it than pedo crush. So then the girl goes, oh my god, you know the meaning, dead. And then the girl corrects him saying, well, no, lolly is prepubescent though. And then she said, ooh woo. Yeah, I don't care about morality or whether this guy's career could be damaged or even like the age gap. The age gap isn't as important as knowing why he wrote this to that girl, okay? Normally it's like, oh, what was the age? Did he know the age? And all this stuff. I want to write why he X'd the girl if she's like an IRL lolicon and talked about having a pedo crush. That's the... Dude, I have moved away. One thing I did a lot, like, in 2019 is like, let's get the ages. I want to talk about what they did. Because the DMs, if they're real, they almost sound so satirical that they're not. But if they're real... I need some info, dog. I gotta understand what happened here. We gotta do the Panasonic digital replay to try to figure this one out, buddy, because there's some crazy shit in there, dude. Yeah, wow, fuck me, dude. That's weird. Yeah, so... I'm sorry, that's all I need to know is if those DMs are real. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Dude, I got a Flowberry. Wow, that's crazy, dude. I'm gonna eat this Flowberry. Camden Gerard Davis said W Riz, to be honest. Fuck off, Camden Gerard Davis. I got a pretty big reveal for somebody making a video on this when I'm done. Because I'm passing the torch over, buddy. I don't have to pass the torch to this guy. He's much more known than me, and he's much bigger than when I left. But his video is gonna blow a lot of minds. He's taken a whole different approach to this drama. Gonna keep the subject feeling new for weeks to come, I guess. Tro? No, I think Tro will make a video at some point. I haven't spoken to Tro, but this seems like something he'll cover in 6 months. It's crazy, dude. First video back on being a Tro video. That's how you know your drama was significant, if Tro makes a long-form video essay about it. That was always my barrier of success. When I was growing, it wasn't like, ooh, I want to be a million sub YouTuber. It's that I want to be in a drama where Tro puts my face on a thumbnail. That's when I know I've truly made it, which I don't think will ever happen, but that would be like my come to Jesus moment where I've been like, okay, so this stuff on YouTube was something cool, I guess. Maybe I wonder if that's anybody else's barrier. It's like I don't fit like micro celebrity status until Tro puts me in a thumbnail. Joe Rogan. No, I'm not that I like Joe Rogan, but like for me, my Joe Rogan is the right opinion. I'm kidding. I don't know. It's a weird fucking statement. Yeah. Let me see. Anthony Fantano. Yeah, I gotta get Anthony Fantano to review my song. I forgot why you people are spamming stuff in chat. Oh yeah, Joe Rogan is making a video essay. It's gonna be crazy. So I think I needed, like, I wrote today, the last thing I wrote today was the conclusion for the video. And it wasn't just a conclusion of this video. It was, in my opinion, like the conclusion of the saga. It was like a conclusion of all the MamaMax drama for me and my exit out of the story. And I'm writing this today and I'm like, dude, we didn't just expose this guy. We didn't just cancel this guy. We erased this guy. If you Google his name right now, if you YouTube search his name, he doesn't even show up. All right? You're going to find out that not only was this guy erased, okay, but like they took his story. Every aspect of this story in the next month will be bigger and done by somebody better. And that's scary. We didn't just beat him. We erased him from fucking existence. We snapped him out of reality. And it's the truth. That's how I end it. That's how I end the series, kind of, with a speech like that. I don't think we've ever destroyed somebody that way before. He's gonna drop below 700,000. Hey, can we get a account? Where's he at? MamaMax. MamaMax. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. He's lost 40,000 subs. He's lost more subs than this channel has subs. Oh my god. Yeah, I think after this week, I think he's gonna go under 700,000. Holy shit, dude. Wow. Lyrics and Toastify were doing research on his potential predators he's caught or will find. Yeah. Can you say Joseph Rogan in a Tom did that. Like, what is a Batman voice? Like, because I was gonna just do like a deep voice. Like, I don't know, Tom did. He's like, Joseph Rogan or whatever. Like, I don't know. I can't fucking do a Batman voice. Thank you, Qualigrass, for the 2. Let me make sure I'm not like missing a super chat or something because I was reading them as we were going. Cats a flockin'. Are we supposed to wait until harm before foul? Thank you for the 2 Canadian. Agmar, I read that one. Illusion of Glory, $4.99. Is the stuff about YouTube slowing down a computer if ad block is disabled even true? Yeah, it is, and it was happening to me, and I disabled it on I have premium, and it was still fucking raping me. It was insane. Should have been a live stream where they took live calls for. Okay, we're caught up, but to be on the fly on the wall in the MamaMax household, he's gone completely crazy. The guy's probably fucking berserk right now. And I talked about it on the Chud Logic YouTube channel right now because a lot of people were getting on my ass saying like, Nick, you know, you critiqued him back then, but you laid off and you left Tommy out to dry. And it's like, I spoke to Tommy today and you reminded me something. I told Tommy straight away, and I don't remember when this was. I don't think it was after Pick a Side YouTube. I think after Pick a Side YouTube, the understanding was we're going to give him an opportunity to dig himself out of this hole and fix his act. Okay, that was the thing I did. You give him one chance to do it again because he's a fucking pedo hunter. I think, and with the implication that he probably catches pedophiles. And he told me, he lied to me. He literally said he's caught one before. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, give this guy the benefit of the doubt, figure it out, right? Which I think is justified on his first offense. Okay, first offense that I'm aware of. I mean, he did that same thing twice with the other thing, but I digress, right? Rosemary, thank you for the behind the scenes emoji. Appreciate your 2. Now, it was when he made the stuff on Tommy and Tommy's seething and he wants to make his response video, and he's like, you want to come into this? And I'm like, I'm not even making content right now. I don't want to go to war with MamaMax. I saw what he did to that Anthony guy. I have like a job I have to think about. Like, I don't want people spamming my place of employment. Like, there's a whole load of factors as to why I'm not interested in going to war with a pedophile hunter who has got 700,000 subs of active fucking schizophrenics. Okay? And again, I'm sorry, people get mad at me for calling abuse survivors in his audience schizophrenic or something like that, or rude or abrasive. But I mean, they were manipulated too. They're not like, there are victims in that scenario as well of MamaMax, right? Like that is real. But in the moment, it's just like these guys are crazy fucking sycophants, and I don't want to deal with them, right? So I told him, we're not going to win right now. So just stand down or keep going, but I'm not going to jump in and help you at this moment in time. He said he understood it. He pushed forward. He did it anyway. That was his prerogative. It was the right move. I have no problem with him doing it. But the way I've acted, and I've always acted, is I'm okay with playing the long game. If this guy is going to fuck up, we will catch him. We will do it. If this guy is going to lie, we will catch him. We will do it. Okay? If this guy is going to get fucking exposed, we'll be there to get him. And it was the same with Illuminati. There's nothing I could have done to Illuminati in 2019 when she stabbed Tommy in the back, as much as I would like to. We did one stream, and it would have been asinine if we dedicated the next 4 years of our life to A-logging this guy. I was not interested. Tommy was not interested. And it would make no sense to go after her that way, right? I mean, inevitably, we would be right. Obviously, we would be proven right on Illuminati, and nobody said anything, whatever. I didn't hear it that time, but I mean, we probably could have, I guess. Wait, what the fuck? Holy shit. Fuck me, dude. But like, the reality is you have to wait for your shot, plan your shot accordingly, and take it. We gave Max one more chance. He started acting weird. I knew at some point his good graces in the community would fall, and that would be our opportunity. And if time came, we would do it. And you know what? Tommy wanted to leak the DM that he threatened me like 2 months earlier when I sent it to him in November. And I said, it's not time yet. We're not doing this yet. Wait and wait and wait. And he called me and he goes, you're 100% right. Exactly what we did is exactly what worked. It worked. It got it handled. We got all of our information. We got the confession. We systematically fucking destroyed him. I'm not saying it was always the fucking plan to go down the way that it did. I was hoping this guy would fix his act and we would find out things that he wasn't faking all of his pedophile investigations, or large portions of them rather. But like, the reality is, it worked well because we waited and took our shot when it was in an opportune time. I'm not Mudahar, okay? I don't have millions of subs that I can swing around in an instant to do what I want, okay? I have a very dedicated audience of about 20,000 active users, a subscriber base of 80,000 that when it reaches out to other people who don't watch me at all times. I believe that I'm talking to my hardcore audience right now. I have 1,000 people watching me. You're probably the most active 1,000 people that I have, okay? I have 20,000 people who came out to my second channel that have hung out the last 2 years. That's what I think my reach is, outside of... I mean, my channel's not dead by any stretch of the means. I just posted my most famous video. This is my most productive, my most popular video I've ever released, okay? It's bar none. Okay, so I'm at my zenith right now, and I don't think I have more than 20,000 active people at any given moment to do anything. There is nothing I can do other than make a video at an opportune time and like use that momentum with other people helping me to get where I have to go. Okay, that's just how it works, you know. Who is MamaMax? Can you please explain the whole drama? Boy, do I have 10 hours of content with your name on it, brother. So again, I'm never gonna listen. I've proven that in this drama, along with someone like Mudahar, I can make the go-ahead video that pushes this drama. And I can do it well and the people will like it. I've proven that without a shadow of a doubt. Because that is most certainly what happened here. But like, I can't do it by myself. I've never done it by myself. I've never made a story go viral before. So until I gain that size and that girth, that's not going to happen. We have to play by ear and use our opportunities that present themselves effectively and deal damage when we can see it, you know? We have to stun lock them before we take them out. It's like some people can walk out and just throw a master ball every single time. Other people have to use a bunch of. They throw a quick ball. Okay, they use they make the Pokemon go to sleep. Okay, they bring out the thing that takes it to 1 health. All right, and then they start spam. Yeah, okay, this is what I'm talking about. Car Crasher, love you, DeOrio. Here's 200 cents minus the fees, obviously. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys are the backbone of the economy here. What it does say about us is that analogy makes sense. True. Are you saying we'll see more collab videos this year? Turkey Tom returns. Turkey Tom is a very busy man. Now, listen, Turkey Tom, if I reach out to him to record some audio for me, I think he'll do it, no questions asked. But I don't think me and Tom are going to sit down and make like an H3H3 style video like me and John Swan and me and Tom did back in the day. Because like, Tom doesn't write videos anymore for the most part, you know? It's not really what he does. I mean,
slimy Weasley fuck.
I would love to work with Tom at that, like in that, but Tom is like another tax bracket, you know what I mean? He's doing his own thing. And I don't think he works like that anymore. You know, Tom is another level. All right. But if I ever sent him audio to read, it might feel like that, but it would be my words, not his. That's the thing. No more John for the 3 series either. You know what's funny is there's multiple times in the last year or so where I've considered doing another video with John. And we've even talked about it a few times. But I think John's at another point in his life where he's doing other stuff now and he's been pretty successful at it. I have no qualms working with John again. I think it would be funny. I actually think... my stance on John Swan was I've seen people defend Salvo. So I can have my friend if you're allowed to have yours. But then Salvo is gone now, so it doesn't really work anymore. But I mean, if it wasn't for me, Salvo would still be here. So it's not like everyone else came to their senses. Yeah, I don't really care, to be honest. I was considering it, but I don't know. I don't think I will, though. I was planning on doing Deji Part 4 at one point. There was a thing I wanted to do about Deji, but again, that topic's not really in right now either. And then we were going to do a video on somebody else. It's funny, I think we were planning on Sniper Wolf before all the drama broke. That could have been huge, but I don't know. You know what? I think one of my biggest regrets was not doing anything about Dream when I had like the in with Dream when he was making his response video. If I was active in December, I could have made a Dream video that would have come out after Dream's response, and that probably would have skyrocketed me. Because he just wrote me out of the blue, you know? I didn't know he was gonna do that. But JonTron is an interesting lad. But yeah, no, it was kind of crazy to not use that opportunity that I had. But I mean, I'm back now. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm back now. The video was ultra successful, more successful than anything else I've created. And we're here to make content, so it's happening. What do you think of the DM leak from MamaMax's girlfriend that Magnetar is platforming? So Magnetar has been platforming that person since day one. That's Bo Black's ex, and Salvo's ex, and Edwin's ex. And listen, all right, I think they're like, I don't know if I don't remember her story entirely as it was presented. I remember there was one part of Max's video where he like cropped context to make her sound worse. That it was like one of the biggest things that like stood out to me about the video outside of Haley's story that I found to be the most damning and the most potentially real.
Slimy Weasley fuck.
But again, I haven't seen the video in a year, so I don't know. Teddy, make a 1 hour defense on Billy Mitchell. He needs it. I have a full script for Billy written. I've had it since like November. And I might do Billy one day. I could do it, and I can modernize that script in like a weekend. And that's on the list of things I want to do. But listen, dude, Billy Mitchell just said I'm a big fan of you on Twitter to me, and that, you know, that warms my heart. So I don't know if I can make a video on someone who's such a good fan of my content, you know. So I don't know. Jesus has your back. You know, it's funny. I'm not religious at all, but I kept saying this to Tom. I'm like, dude, there is somebody up there that wants my content to return. As gay as that sounds, it's like Dream would reach out to me and be like, hey buddy, can I get some help with my big response video? And my mind would blow. Like, dude, I would get a video taken down for hate speech and it would be back up in a couple hours or whatever when people said it wasn't possible. And I'm like, bro, what is going on? Do I have like, there are shooters in tall places fucking looking out for me, dude. Like MamaMax, dude, Mudahar just called me and said, hey buddy, do you want to be my Carl Jobs for this investigation? You get in the call and we'll both go to this, we'll ride out into the sunset together on this drama. And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, I'd love to. Dude, finally, after like the 15th gift from God, I took it and made the most of the opportunity.
Slimy Weasley fuck.
Dude, there was a higher power begging me to come out of retirement. I genuinely did. Oh, fuck, dude. That's so funny. Yeah, Augie's sending me a message from the pearly gates. True. Oh, come on, buddy. I want to pop this guy's head off. Gimme. Oh, fuck, I'm dead. Damn it. I'm running out of money making YouTube high-ups look the other way. Thank you, Simpman, for your contribution. YouTube fame is tempting you? Ugh, bro, fame is not what you have to worry about on me. It's all the Raid Shadow Legends deals I'm going to take to buy pinball machines this year. Dude, I really wanted Raid to sponsor this video, but I don't think they're going to get back to me in time. That's another reason I delayed it. I would love to get Raid on this. Oh, God. Would that warm my heart to be like, this video is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Oh, that would be killer. That's the one. I'm surprised Augie didn't give you a video. Augie's busy. He's doing his own stuff. I haven't seen Raid ads. Oh, they reached out to me a day after I came back. And I still haven't heard back. So I'm hoping I hear back soon. They said it'd be like a week or two, probably. Nick has a healthy relationship with pinball machines. Dude, I want to own 3 of them in my days, but it needs to be financially normal to do so. I'm not going to... I've seen people take out loans to buy pinball machines, which is psychotic. I'll never do that. It needs to be paid in full and something I can afford. So I'm saving up for Pokemon. I don't know if it's going to happen. The rumor is Pokemon's coming out in Q4, so I need to save up 13 grand or something. When's the next Pokemon card stream with Dylan Burns? Dude, I have a crate of Pokemon cards that I haven't opened, and I kind of think it's worth just saving them now for the next Pokemon boom, because I mean I have 3 booster boxes sealed. I have a bunch of other product. I have one of those Charizard collection boxes and stuff. I have I'm sitting on a lot of sealed Pokemon product. Dude, I did a raid ad and some asshole messaged me saying, you need to acknowledge that you can cause kids to gamble. Dude, that's why I do raid. My 2 sponsorships have been mybookie.com and raid fucking Shadow Legends. I want people to know that my content is a commercial. Okay? Any VPN I show you has either been breached or will be breached in the next 5 years. Okay? It's a fucking commercial. Google your shit before you fucking buy it. Okay? I'm not held accountable if shit's fucking goes bad. As long as I'm not promoting a scam. Get off my dick. Confusing opinion with 20. Take out a mortgage for your pinball machine collection. It's the American way. Yeah, dude. Is Dylan still banned from... Dylan Burns is getting fucked, guys. I know that not everyone's into politics stuff around here, and Dylan was the Ukrainian assailant, okay? But Dylan got banned from Twitch for watching Destiny. Dylan got demonetized on YouTube from his live streaming channel because he showed footage from Ukraine while he was literally living there. Okay, dude? I mean, I've never heard of such a crazy injustice. Now, people were saying his live stream channel got a little edgy, and they blamed his editor, but I don't know if that's the case. I would need to look into it. And I doubt I'd find any of those VODs if that's the reason. But, yeah, I mean, I've heard that his content has been, like, demonetized fully and all this stuff, and it's... Yeah, I mean, you always hear about this stuff happening on the right. You never really hear this happening on the left, so it's kind of crazy. What happened with you and Dylan? Are you still okay with him? Me and Dylan haven't spoken in a long time, but I'm sure if we chat, we'll hit it off again and be friendly. It has not, like, we didn't have any beef or anything. We were planning on doing a podcast, and I wasn't ready to come back. Like, I was gone for 2 years. I wasn't ready to launch a podcast in December last year. Not last year, like the year before. We're talking like December 2022. He wanted to start a podcast with me where like we do half drama, half politics. And I was interested. I wasn't ready to come back yet. I don't know. I wasn't. It would have been the same year as the Creepshow art video at the end of the year. And I think that like leading him on about that kind of soured the relationship a little bit, and then we kind of just fell out and didn't really talk. But there was no spoken thing there. I'm sure. Like I actually congratulated him when he did the Hippy Dippy reunion stream or whatever with CTV and Destiny and stuff, and it seemed like we were on good terms. So I don't think he's mad at me. You should add Vega and call it Half Baked. I also kind of oh god. I don't know if anyone knows like the deep lore, but I always thought Vega kind of resented me for the podcast ending, and I'm glad to say that me and Vega are on good terms now. I don't think there was a time where it was unspoken, but I don't think we spoke. We didn't really speak for like a year. But I mean, we talk now, so it's like old times again. So that's nice. The more I think about it, the more I agree someone up there is trying to get you to make content. You made a flamenco video on your second channel. It hit 100,000 views. No. You're Toastify. I did a flamenco live stream that got 121,000 views. Not a flamenco the flamenco video, yes. That definitely did. I did a live stream. It was my 4th piece of flamenco content, and it got over 100,000 views. That was crazy. I've never seen something like that hit the algorithm. When's the last time that you've seen a live stream VOD that wasn't reposted hit the algorithm on a channel that has 20,000 subs? Never in my life. Okay. Yeah, that's never happened to me. Yeah. But whoa. Yeah, someone said that flamenco became canon. Or something on the main channel once I mentioned his name. I didn't realize that we were gone so long that arc happened entirely beforehand. Like there was a flamenco name drop in the Creepshow art video that wasn't like super ultra negative, and that was kind of weird to hear. It was just mildly negative. At best, me and flamenco had a mildly negative relationship. You were working on your career, you wanted to cement it, now it's all good, you can make content again. I mean, there was definitely time I probably could have made videos, but I don't think I found that gel and that balance until recently. And it took like me like re-understanding the process of making content again as well. I've now made 2 videos since I've had full-time employment, and again, like when I made the creep show art video, prior to that, right? Because you don't remember this, I took like a 7-month break. I took a 7-month break or something between the creep show art video and the previous video. So you're like it's oh yeah, I came back after 2 years. It really is 2.5 if you kind of wipe the creep show art 30-minute video off the plate. And that's between that time is where I stopped becoming after the hypocrites video, which was in May of 2021. I quit YouTube full time. And a lot of that was related to what happened with John. I had 2 opportunities in front of me. It was either go full-time on YouTube with Keemstar, or it was go real-world job with my own field. And I took real-world job. Now, when I was working, even when the Creep Show art video came out, I didn't have the remote option, okay? I was working in the office 5 days a week. So that's an extra 2 hours of driving, okay? Like, this is... I would go to work in the morning, I would come home, and I would go to sleep. I would have a few days like off or whatever where I would be able to do stuff, but I was working and I wasn't at my desk. In between that point and now, I only go into the office like 2 or 3 times a week. I'm remote every day. Well, not every day. I'm remote half of the week, and I'm off a couple days. Like, I spend more time home than I spend at work. And that cuts out so much random hours of driving. It means I can do some editing on my lunch breaks. It changes everything for me, and it makes things much more attainable. That was not in the cards 2 years ago when I got started. That was not something that was offered to me 2 years ago when I got started. So things changed from my life that made it easier to become a content creator again. And it very much showed when I started live streaming. Once I was comfortable live streaming and spending 3 hours on stream, I thought, okay, well, why can't I spend 3 hours on YouTube making videos? But the reality of it is that you make more money streaming. At least I thought that until I posted my video this month. Now I think it's good to strike a balance. You definitely make more money in the short term streaming, and it's very incentivizing to keep streaming and keep doing that. But like, if that was January AdSense, then I don't know what December AdSense looks like anymore. So I think I should do both. That's my stance. Was the real job worth? Oh my god, yes. Are you fucking kidding me? No, I don't mean to shit on you, Chinu, but like, holy fuck. Yeah, the stress-free environment of going to work at a normal fucking job is like one of the best feelings in the world. Fuck. Hell yeah, dude. Holy shit. Wait, going to work and not having to fucking think about my career imploding if I say the wrong take on a podcast? Fuck yeah, dude. I love it. The money coming in every 2 weeks on the date and not potentially losing my channel to demonetization. Yeah, dude, it's great. It's amazing. It's fucking cool. Let me see. Katza Flockin, 10 Canadian. You're lying. No one in New York drives. There's too much traffic. Okay, I'm not in the city. I'm on Long Island. Hey man, I got laid off at the beginning of the month and I barely got accepted for another job. So thank you for the content during the anxiety and stress. Listen, brother, I'm giving you the best. All right, fucking get out there and kill it. All right. It's probably listen. I was quote unquote unemployed for a little while between my job laying me off at during the COVID pandemic and the time when I was actually like a YouTuber. And that's not fun. It's not fun to do interviews and fucking stuff like that. So I'm glad you got a new job. Teddy, thank you for the 10. Teddy, you've been a long time fan of the channel. Okay, Nick, enough with the small talk. When are you going to make a sequel to your 13 Reasons Why video? Dude, it's the 14th reason. I could see myself making movie content again. The thing is, while I was on break, I really, really fell in love with channels like fucking that cover movie content. That's what I watch now. I don't watch the newest drama video unless it's the story I'm covering. And that's usually only after I make the video because I don't want any of those thoughts in my head while I'm making it. That's why, like, some people are like, oh, have you seen Lyrix's video? I still haven't seen Lyrix's video in full on MamaMax because it came out before mine, and I didn't want it in my head while I was finishing my editing or writing. I put that one segment in because I felt like it was necessary to showcase what I wanted to show, and I thought he did it better than me. That's why I edited it in and shouted his video out. But I don't really like doing that when I have a project coming. But I mean, I could see myself, if there's like a fucking movie or something that goes super ultra viral and it crosses over. Think of like Turkey Tom's Joker video he did back in the day. That's when I'll make a content thing about it. Why did Augie quit? He got super AIDS. Thank you, Biker, for the $2. I appreciate it.
Slimy Weasley fuck.
Let me see. I watch the new drama videos only, brother. You gotta. Bro, I'm a big fan. You block me for no reason on Twitter. Phelan. I don't know, fucking... put your Twitter in chat, I'll unblock you. I don't know. I really only... Like, the thing is, people were telling me how hard I am to get in contact with, if that's the case. Fuck me, dude. If you can find my private Twitter, I think it links to my email. It links to my email, my YouTube channel, too. That's usually where... That's the best place to get in touch with me. I can't block you on email, so if you send me a fucking message there, I will unblock you. Or you can just type it in chat. Don't link it, because I won't see it. Links don't come through. Elvis the Alien sucks, dude. That guy's content is terrible. Can you review Mr. Robot? Is it bad that I thought of the stupid Just a Robot guy when you said that? Opinions on Lyrics. I think it's good that he made a Discord server so he doesn't leak our DMs every time we try to call into his show. You don't accept follows on your private? I accept a few. I'm going to go through and just accept a bunch. The problem is, when I made the private, I accepted everybody, and then we got into all the group chat drama, and I don't know who's from like the group chat drama and who's from now. I used to be a lot more accepting. I usually accept like top names. I might, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna disallow everybody. I'm gonna say no to everybody, and then you just go again because I don't want to just bring a bunch of A-logs in. I mean, I don't want to make it easier for A-logs to get in there. But reality is everything gets posted anyway.
Not only that, but I'm gonna fat shame here too. This fat piece of shit.
That's what I'll do. You know, tomorrow morning I will disallow every single person that signed up, and then after that I'll just start accepting mass. I don't want to soy, but I want to see you react to Bungie. All right, I'll react to fucking Bungie in a minute. Does Bungie even like us reacting to his videos? What's his position on that before I watch it? Because I don't know if I can watch the whole thing. Nick, I'm one of the anti-MamaMax guys, and I've been helping behind the scenes, and I've also been a fan since the Nerd City video. Please unblock me, Simpleton. Oh, wait, are you Simpleton? Thank you for the 10. So Smaggle reached out to me and said, do you hate Simpleton? And I went, oh, dude, that guy fucking sucks. No, I'm kidding. I said, I don't know who the fuck that guy is. And then Smaggle goes, oh, okay. He didn't mention that I blocked you on Twitter. He didn't mention anything. He didn't say anything about it. If he told me to unblock you, I would have. But your friend really reached out to me and just said, like, hey, dude, do you know who Simpleton is? And I said, no. And he goes, oh, okay, that's what I thought. And he just, like, what the fuck? Smaggle, I don't think he cares. What do you mean? He just specifically asked me to. He literally just donated me $10 whole to ask if I'll unblock him on Twitter because you couldn't ask me privately and I would have done it for free. Jackass. Oh god. All right, did the Flan person send me a Twitter in the chat or no? Oh, and thank you, the idiot, for gifting me 1 sub. I didn't see the Flan guy. If you can write your Twitter in the chat, and then the other guy, the Simpleton guy, can you write your at me and write your name so I can see it? Did you see Eugenia Cooney's involvement in the MamaMax drama? No, but I think she should lift. So no, I'm talking about Bungie, retard. Wait, what did Bungie say? I don't think he cares. Oh, I get it. Okay, got it. I got it. I understand. Dude, fuck you. Dude, she would die if she saw the drama. I get it, because she's skinny. She needs to eat a burger. No, everyone wants to fatten her up. I think she should lift. Alright, I think it's time to bulk. It's bulking season. Your videos and streams help me get through classwork. I can't wait for the February's video. Dude, it's so funny because you say that, because that was my interaction with YouTubers when I was in high school and in college, to be honest. It was just nice to like step away for a minute and listen or put a podcast on in the background while I'm studying for something. I don't have a photographic memory. I'm not going to try to claim that I do. I definitely don't. But there are times where I have a podcast playing on in the background while I'm playing a video game, like Fortnite right now, right? And I'll get to the same part or where I was standing during something I was listening to or something that I was saying, and I will remember that thing because of where I am in the game. So I'll be like, oh my god, I just fucking blast back to this other scenario or whatever, because like my brain logs a mental note of the gameplay part of where I am, and I just think that's fantastic. My memory has been if my memory ever goes, I'll never be able to make content because I don't do like I don't write enough stuff down. Make part 2 of the Geekdom 101 video. I thought I was going to back in the day. Minecraft skeleton. Jesus Christ. I'm so bad with videos in the background and I'm getting distracted and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Fortnite is great. People are like, oh, why do you never win in Fortnite? And whenever I win in Fortnite, it's like a big deal. It's because I'm reading chat right now whilst I'm playing and the game goes on. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to think about this at all whatsoever. If I start to see we're down to like 10 players, I'll take it seriously for a minute. But this is the problem with guys like Tommy. When Tommy's playing a game on stream, it's a game that requires his full undivided attention, or he hasn't gotten good at multitasking yet. Tommy's a very good streamer, but one thing he is not good at is multitasking. The idea is to play something that you can turn your brain off and look the entire opposite direction and play from your peripheral vision for times, so you can cover the story or put the fucking game down for a minute when you're covering something. And that like super duper helps you. But when you're fucking, if you can't keep your train of thought or engage in discussions while playing a video game, it's a skill that you need to learn. It's a skill you need to acquire. Not everybody can sit here and talk to themselves in their fucking like office space or whatever, surrounded by 5 fucking computer monitors just normally and have a normal interaction that feels like they're talking to you, the individual viewer. But you have to practice that. And not everybody can play games while they do it. Not everybody can host a show. These are all things you need to learn as you go. You know what I mean? I don't think that you should spend a shitload of time if you're becoming a YouTuber to learn Premiere Pro or something like that, or learn Sony Vegas and understand it. I think you should make content and learn it as you go, because then it becomes your own style. It becomes your own, like, I think that my videos are cookie cutter, sure. I think other people, like, it's not like my content is super unique or whatever, but I think I have my own visual flair to it or whatever that keeps it different than like the generic Sunny V2 style flowing After Effects transition videos. I think if you look at a video, it firmly looks like, oh, this is a Nicholas DeOrio video. I think part of that is the use of parody, where all my like I make fun of the genre that I'm in by using everybody else's different likeness as my thumbnail. I still get comments being like, why are you dressed as Nerd City? It's because my character is dressed as everybody else. It's not taking the PNG YouTuber thing seriously. I'm every PNG YouTuber. That's the joke, you know what I mean? And Homelander for some reason. I try to like at least copy the style in essence, or make like an attempt to meme on a different style of video every single time I upload. I've like tried to copy Nerd City before. I've copied fucking Mouthy Buddha before. With the Ethan Klein video, we modeled the whole Content Nuke video out of his Content Nuke or whatever. Like, that's fun. I try to emulate that kind of thing when I do it. I don't know, it's a pretty good time. And use 100 different fonts. Yeah, sometimes I get lazy. I edit some parts of the video in one font and use other ones. Would you do a The Boys video? I fucking hate season 3 of The Boys. I wanted to rant about it like I was one of those fucking crazy movie channels. Jesus Christ. Use code DeOrio, the idiot 74. Thank you so much for the $3. Cat's a flocking with 10 Canadian. Can you explain the thumbnail meta, specifically the colored eyes thing? I was always confused about that. I don't know what you're referring to, but I know like 2 or 3 years ago, Boblax found that if you made the eyes blue in a Twitter versus thumbnail, it banged. I don't know the thumbnail meta. I pay Staffo because it looks uniform on the channel. It was the meta like 5 years ago. And I've always brute forced YouTube. I've never done anything specifically because it'll get views or it'll get me short-term support. If you fucking spammed Onision content back in the day that was super anti-Onision, your channel grew. If you fucking spammed Dream content, your channel grew. And then once that content dried up, you lost everything. Everyone walked away. I've always brute forced YouTube my way because I want my content to be what I want to make at all times, and I don't want to be caught in a niche. There was a time where Boblax was in his niche, and he was making Twitter versus, and he's like, I want to put my opinion more into this. I want people to respect me as a creator more, and like Twitter versus is kind of stifling my creativity. And you're supposed to go, no, I want to make Twitter versus because Twitter versus is making lots of fucking money. Okay, Boblax can make like fucking 30 grand a month if he wants to off of Twitter versus. He should shut up and make his money. You know what I mean? But the reality is, people like Blair, and by the way, I think Boblax has come to that realization. Now he's doing separate stuff that he really likes alongside Twitterverses, which can make him money. But Illuminati, her fucking Achilles heel is like I don't write my video. I don't.
Weasley fuck.
I don't write my video. I don't pick my topic. I don't research my video. I don't do anything here. I don't write the metadata for me. I don't make the thumbnail for my video. But I want people to think me as Blair is interesting. So Blair started going on these socialist podcasts and these fucking far left podcasts, and people realized she was a dumb fuck idiot who had literally no brain power, whose only skill was getting people in a room that could make a functioning content mill that she could make money off of. Blair wanted people to know Blair, and the only reason people know Blair is because they know how terrible she is. In reality, they knew Illuminati. They knew Illuminati, the content farm. And that's not enough for some people. They need to be fucking famous. They need to have their name known. And for me, I knew I would never be satisfied doing Twitter versus. I don't need to be fucking famous. To be honest, my ideal subscriber count is 100,000. I don't want to become a million sub YouTuber because then I'm on YouTube's radar and then I could get banned. I want to have 100,000 subs so I get a check mark in the chat. That's part of the reason I like Twitch. They gave me a check mark real early. I like that. That's my ideal sub count, 100,000. Blair needed to be a fucking megalodon superhero that everyone loved and adored for her personality, and unfortunately she didn't have one, and that was again her Achilles heel. And the only reason we know anything about her and all this stuff is because she pursued that. It's the same reason MamaMax is having the issue he wants. MamaMax doesn't want to help hunt predators and then help children or whatever. MamaMax wants to be a famous YouTuber, and that is so evident in everything we've learned. But the other stuff is just peripheral because it brings in viewers. Eugenia Cooney had a big involvement in the MamaMax drama. I sent you proof on Twitter. Thank you, Teddy. Kitty Sora, welcome to becoming a member. Thank you for the basic membership. Appreciate it, gamer. Subscribe to Himpleton, $4.99 for Lyrix's latest retweet for my @ plus a bonus MamaMax meme. Thank you, Nick. Well, if you're blocked, I can't see a retweet, fucker. Do you have an @? Oh my god, this is why I'm not gonna unblock you. You're literally not even fucking listening to me. Holy shit, dude, you're so getting blocked for this. Jesus Christ. You know, you lost your YouTube and had Storyfire on the back burner. Oh, fuck me. Kill me. I could make a Storyfire video back at some point. That would be funny. Is your dust screen effect custom or is it generic? It's generic. I mean, most of my After Effects are like paid. My music is mostly paid. I don't like, dude, I spoke to a YouTuber last week and he goes, so are you using stock music? And I'm like, what is stock music? I mean, these are artists. Like, this is... No. I make my own music. And I was like, bro, you're doing too much. What? If I had to score my own videos, I'd shoot myself with, like, my own music. Fuck me, dude. No way. He literally sent his hat in the first super chat. Oh, wait. Then, all right, it's my fault, then. Hold on, I'm scrolling. Where's this... Fuck me, dude. Where's this super chat? Ah! Fuck. All right, hold on. I'm gonna look at this fucking thing. Oh, my God. We're gonna grind the stream to a halt. Oh, fuck the simpleton. No, it's Lyrix's retweet of my tweet. You'd see he retweeted something, right? No. If I have you blocked and Lyrix retweets you, you don't pop up on my feed. But thank you again for the 10. You don't have to keep donating. You could have wrote it in the chat, but thank you. No, I have to unblock you to see the retweet, right? Wait, what? Okay, here. You're unblocked. I got you. Your fucking thumbnail is terrifying. Your profile pic. Alright, what did you send?
He is. All he sent was an MP3 file. Labeled.
Jesus Christ, dude. That's actually pretty funny. That was worth the unblock. Where was the other person? Did anyone see the other person's at? The Flan guy? I feel bad because like he asks for an unblock and then he disappeared. Maybe he didn't think I was gonna read it. Oh my god, I'm so dead. What is your opinion on Mouthy Buddha? Based. You ever think of doing a movie video at Mahler? I don't know if Mahler would be up for that. I don't know if we're in the same fucking stratosphere in terms of content creation right now. He's like, well, he does a lot of podcast related content, but I don't think he'd be down to sit and do an edited video with me in some capacity. I certainly don't know him well enough to ask. But if it was like a podcast thing, I'm sure I could get him on.
Meet Eugenia Cooney, a well-known social media personality, renowned for her petite frame and delicate features.
What the fuck is this?
The unique style that's all her own, Eugenia has captured the hearts of thousands across the globe. Her delicate aura combined with her vibrant personality has amassed a large, diverse following. She's not just a pretty face on your feed.
What the fuck did you send me, Teddy? What is this?
Face on your feed, she's a trendsetter, a fashion icon.
Dude, it's the picture of her, like, lifting. What is this? Can I show this? Why is she benching, dude? What is?
And a
She's
beacon
lifting.
of creativity in the digital world. Her influence stretches far and wide, touching the lives of numerous admirers who look up to her for inspiration. Yet beneath her enchanting online persona, Eugenia is as...
Dude, could you imagine saying that to a woman? Be like, this is... Dude, this is Bo Black's, known for his petite frame and features. Like, what are you talking about?
human as any of us, with fears, hopes, and a burning desire to make a difference. But Eugenia's online fame took a dark turn when she stumbled upon a disturbing post on social media. A young girl's post, detailing her horrific encounter with a group of men she described as vampires, caught Eugenia's attention. This was no ordinary post. The girl's words echoed with fear and trauma, painting a chilling picture of her experience.
Wait, what?
It was as if the girl had reached out from the screen, grabbed Eugenia by the hand, and pulled her into a world she never knew existed.
Why is this written so well? He's working on a video right now, so maybe after it drops, you can... I don't know about that. I wouldn't... I mean, it would be cool. I would be down.
Eugenia was struck by a wave of empathy. She could feel the girl's terror, her helplessness. It was as if she was looking into a mirror, reflecting not her own image, but the fear-stricken face of this young girl. And so, Eugenia made a decision. She would not stand by and watch as innocent lives were shattered. She was determined to delve deeper into this dark world, to understand who these so-called vampire rapists were, and
what is going on?
They were capable of. And delve, she did. Hours turned into days, and days into weeks as Eugenia found herself caught in a web of horror and disbelief. She read countless stories, each one more terrifying than the last. Each victim had a different face, a different name, but their stories were eerily similar. They described their attackers as charming, mesmerizing even, only to reveal their monstrous nature when it was too late. As Eugenia dug deeper, she discovered that these were not your typical vampires from the movies. They did not have fangs or a thirst for blood. Instead, they were real men, hiding behind a facade of normalcy. They were predators, preying on the innocent, leaving behind a trail of broken...
Bro, I think I'll lose it if he says Camden Gerard Davis. I think I will literally fucking... Why are there so many Peter Griffins, dude? Wait, we're in the game. I thought we were in the lobby. Oh my god. Oh my god, wait, I thought we were in the lobby. No.
Lives. What she discovered was beyond horrifying. These were not mythical creatures, but real men preying on the innocent. They were monsters, hiding in plain sight, their heinous deeds shrouded in silence. But Eugenia was
Dude, 100th. I was literally the first death. Oh, kill me.
determined to
Why to keep the photo up? Because she's lifting, dog. I don't know. I thought it was funny. I'll take it off.
break that silence, to shed light on the darkness, and to fight back. The journey had only just begun. Eugenia knew she couldn't stand by and do nothing. She decided to take action against these monsters. Faced with the harsh reality of these so-called vampire rapists, Eugenia felt a deep-seated need to make a difference. She
Alright,
realized she wanted to be
This is 2 minutes out of 9. There's no way I can listen to
be
this.
more than a bystander, more than a for years, and believed Eugenia could be a valuable ally. Eugenia's transformation had caught the attention of others who were also fighting against the same evil. Her journey took an unexpected turn when she received a message from a renowned vampire hunter, MamaMax.
Okay, wait, hold on. Wait, time out. This is getting good.
MamaMax,
This video is brought to you by MamaMax's legal team.
tough, rugged vampire hunter, had been tracking the vampire rapists for years and believed Eugenia could be a valuable ally. Eugenia, our petite fighter, was thrown into a
Eugenia, our petite fighter. Oh, God.
whirlwind of thoughts. MamaMax was no
This would hit at a 1.5. Yeah, let's do that, chat. Thank you so much for the $1. Sorry, $2, Templeton. I didn't realize you're an Apple user. Here.
ordinary person. He was a seasoned vampire hunter, a man who had seen the darkest corners of humanity and yet chose to fight against it. His voice, a blend of grit and determination, was as intimidating as it was captivating. Eugenia found herself wrestling with doubt. Could she really team up with someone as formidable as MamaMax? But as she pondered over this, she remembered the young girl from the social media post and the countless others like her. Their faces, their stories, their pain, it all echoed in Eugenia's mind, and then it hit her. The same passion that drove her to transform herself, to become a defender, was what fueled MamaMax. They were kindred spirits, united by a common goal, to protect the innocent.
This is so fucking cringe. I love it.
From these monstrous predators. So, Eugenia made her decision. She reached out to MamaMax and agreed to join forces with him. Together, they would make a formidable team, a beacon of hope for those living in fear. Their alliance was more than just a partnership. It was a statement, a promise to all those who...
Bro, I thought this was gonna get sexual really fast, dude. Jesus.
...suffered at the hands of these vampire rapists, that they were not alone, that someone was standing up for them, fighting for them. But this newfound partnership was not to go unchallenged.
What?
An ominous shadow loomed in the horizon. A man by the
Teddy, thanks for the 10. It's too long, but there's one moment in particular that I really need your reaction to. What's the timestamp, buddy?
name of Nicholas DeOrio. A sinister figure. An ominous shadow loomed in the horizon. A man by the name of Nicholas DeOrio. A sinister figure who worshipped these vampires and would stop at nothing to protect them. He was a roadblock, a hurdle they had to overcome. However, their mission wasn't going to be easy, especially with the evil Nicholas DeOrio standing in their way. Eugenia and MamaMax knew they had a tough battle ahead of them. Nicholas DeOrio, a man who worshipped the vampires, was determined to stop them. Now, our heroes were up against more than just the vampire rapists. This wasn't just about the monsters that lurked in the dark anymore. It was about those who enabled them, those who turned a blind eye, and those like DeOrio who actively worked to protect them.
Yeah, dude. Did you not know? This is my episode. We're actually going to have an Ultimate Rape review soon. I think the next stream is going to be URR3.
The fight was
But
no
I'm
longer...
sorry. The next... do you think listening to Spencer's story in the leaked call is URR3? Or do you think URR3 should be for Chugga Conroy? What do you think? Should Chugga Conroy be URR3, or do you think the leaked call should be URR3? Chugga Conroy could be URR4, but I don't know if it should I don't know if the call counts as URR3. I guess it is kind of a rape review. Because it's like, I mean, half the call is literally Spencer. Or like a third of the call. No, we're not saying which one we do first. I'm wondering, should like the call be a numbered episode of Ultimate Rape Review? Like, should I put hashtag URR3 in the title? Because we're ordering these. Like, MamaMax is, the first MamaMax is URR1. URR2 is the second MamaMax. So is the third stream URR3, or is it just going to be called like the... Alright, yeah? Okay, URR3. Alright, so URR4 will be Chugga Conroy.
Were just physical, but ideological too. But Eugenia and MamaMax were not deterred. They knew the path to justice would be thorny, but they were prepared to walk it. Every day, they trained, strategized, and researched, sharpening their skills and knowledge for the battles to come. Eugenia's transformation from a petite internet personality to a
Bro, why did you keep saying that she's petite? This is getting weird.
formidable defender was inspiring. Her determination was unwavering. She was no longer just working out to protect herself, but to protect...
She's no longer working out just to protect herself, but others. This whole thing is about her getting fucking jacked. I can't believe... You guys are insane.
others too. Every push-up, every punch, every drop of sweat was a testament to her resolve to bring the vampire rapists to justice.
Dude, if you showed this to a Redditor on the fucking r/YouTube drama subreddit and said this was like an AI thing of what Eugenia Cooney did, I think their brains would implode at so much of the weird shit that's happening in this. Like, they would literally die of fucking exposure. Well, $2. Call it URR3, the R returns.
Justice. MamaMax, the seasoned vampire hunter, found an unlikely yet strong ally in Eugenia. He admired her tenacity, her
She's not petite, dude. She's just small-boned. Kill me.
courage, and her unwavering spirit. Together, they made an unbeatable team, each bringing their unique strengths to the table. The challenges they faced were many. DeOrio was cunning and ruthless, always a step ahead, always throwing hurdles their way. But every obstacle only made them stronger, every setback only fueled their resolve. They knew they were up against powerful enemies, enemies who hid behind a facade of charm and charisma, enemies who used fear as a weapon. But they also knew that they had something these monsters didn't. They had the truth on their side, and they had each other. Despite the odds, Eugenia continues to fight, standing strong in her mission to protect the innocent and bring the vampire rapists to justice. Nicholas DeOrio, a staunch supporter of the vampire rapist, was ready
God damn it. Nick DeOrio is a staunch supporter of the vampire rapist.
to go to any lengths to stop Eugenia and MamaMax. His determination was ruthless, his methods unscrupulous.
Bro, if I could just give Eugenia like
Slimy
50
Weasley fuck.
pounds, we would both be much healthier, okay? Jesus. Oh, man.
He was a man who believed in ends justifying the means, even if those means involved harm, manipulation, and deceit. His tactics were chillingly similar to those of Derek Chauvin, the man infamous for his complete and deceit. His tactics were chillingly similar to those of Derek Chauvin, the man infamous for his complete disregard for human life. His strategies were not just aimed at defeating Eugenia and MamaMax, but at breaking their spirits, at making them question their mission, their beliefs, their very selves. He was a—
Whoa. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to go there, but I mean, MamaMax went there, so.
man who used fear as a weapon, a man who reveled in the power he held over others. But Eugenia and MamaMax were not oblivious to the danger they were in. They knew the enemy they were up against. They knew the
Stop writing that. Paige Christie's not going to come around anymore if you keep writing that in my chat.
lengths he would go to, the depths he would stoop to protect the monsters he worshipped. But this knowledge did not deter them. Instead, it only strengthened their resolve. They knew they were up against a ruthless enemy, but they also knew that they were fighting—
I'm guessing that's what Teddy wanted me to hear.
—for a cause that was bigger than themselves, bigger than their fears, bigger than any obstacle DeOrio could throw their way. Despite the looming threat of Nicholas DeOrio, Eugenia and MamaMax remain undeterred. Their resolve—
So that wasn't an edit of you kneeling? You actually kneeled? Yeah, dude. That drawn picture of my face was not an edit. That was somebody on Twitter, but he put it in his video willingly. It was just a stupid idea. Oh. Wait, what? Was that not a headshot? Where is this guy? Alright, I'm just missing. You can stop now. It's going to repeat itself. What did you think? I thought that was very funny, Teddy. That was a very quality meme. Vintage Teddy meme. Alright, that guy is exploded. Ooh, a Nemesis AR. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, I put an intro out for the leaked call. Well, I didn't put it out, but I mean, I posted it. Where is it? Oh, I gotta swap. Do you guys like the thumbnail? I love the black Chinese guy. That's my favorite. Bo Black's folds an insane heated debate with PDF Defender versus Nicholas DeOrio. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a crazy fucking thumbnail. Dude, I can't wait till I'm on stream again and people realize I'm fucking 80 pounds lighter than I was last time I was on stream. Jesus Christ. Actually, well, I don't know. I guess you kind of saw like you saw a middle Nick DeOrio when I was on with Edwin, but I was pretty small in that one, so I don't know. It's on private, so if you find the link, it's not really I don't care. You can't see it. Slim Nick? No, not even close. But here, this is the intro.
So I haven't sent anything because Nick has not signed the NDA.
Can you send it directly to Mudahar?
Well, if these are—
Dude, is that not such a clutch line, chat? Is this not such a clutch line?
So I haven't sent anything because Nick has not signed the NDA.
Can you send it directly to Mudahar?
Well, if these are public, then we just want to see the public showcase.
Muda, you gotta sign the super NDA to get the secret chat.
With everything else that I've seen from other hunters, like, it didn't matter what anyone else had to say, he doubled down.
I have gotten approval from every single one of them for everything I've shown. And for everything
So for all of the nothing that you've shown, you've got everyone's approval.
I've been getting their approval.
Quiegrass, thank you for the $2.
Nicholas, we asked you to platform us after you platformed counter narratives and you refused.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It looks like today we'll be giving the people what they want. My name's Nicholas DeOrio. Hopefully you've seen my 2 videos on MamaMax. One dropped last week and the other one dropped today.
Okay, where is Nicholas Day dipshit? Okay, why would you not make that announcement and then end the video here and then make a second 30-minute video and release it the next day on like YouTube Premiere?
Because I was making 3 videos, asshole, and I had the plan.
You could have milked that so much harder. We got big content strategy problems here, Nick, okay? Send me an email. I'll help you maximize your money, all right?
If you have watched those videos, this is probably something you've been looking forward to. If not, I recommend you watch both of those videos before watching this. It will provide you the context you need to understand what's going on here. This is not entirely the raw call. I've gone ahead and boosted audio levels to make it a bit easier to listen to, and I've also removed any mention to a specific girl that's currently working with Mudahar. Now, I've told you in the previous video, Mudahar is working with the girls trying to help them get a conviction against who they claim is their abuser. In this case, I've removed this stuff not out of request by Max or Spencer, but because I'm trying to do the right thing in regards to that person. Last week I said any threat will be met with this call dropping, and it seems like eagle-eyed viewers were waiting and ready for when that was going to happen. That is today, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy.
So that's the intro for the call that we're gonna watch next week. The spinning thingy, but I'm not hearing you.
I think he's muted right now.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Trying to get our camera on.
Sorry.
No problem, no problem. And the music ends, it'll be raw after this.
Unless we just want to do audio.
Yeah, you guys can get your camera on right now. We're
Perfectly
just
fine.
here. Transit. Delete all
Max,
of
even
that.
your entrance to Discord is cryptic.
I guess so.
And that's where the call starts. So that is the 2-minute mark. If you're looking for timestamps, this video will be 2 hours and 42 minutes long. So that'll be video 3. I call it video 3, but realistically, it's not a video. It's the leaked call. But yeah, that's the that is what you guys will get. So
Slimy Weasley fuck.
is this a new leaked call? No, this is the full leaked call that you've heard of. You've heard roughly 10 minutes from the leaked call in terms of things that have been released on Mudahar's stream and released in my video. Oh no, I'm sorry, not 10 minutes. You've realistically heard about 20 minutes of the 2 hours and 40 minutes. So, and there's other interesting shit in there. Yeah, that's the thing, is most people are like, oh, how long was this call? Like 40 minutes? You showed 20 of them? No, we're dropping all the nukes, chat. We have everything. The entire call is being dropped. So there is enough content in here to make like 5 MamaMax videos. Yeah, people didn't realize that when we were dropping it, that we literally only showed like an eighth of what was actually there to work with. Is this the same call Spencer kept calling Muda? Yes. Dude, there's Muda, and then there's Muta, and then there's what Keemstar, Muda? Oh, God. But yeah. So that's the intro to video 3. That's all I edited. Anything I cut from the video or the call, I put on screen, and I showed most of the cuts when I removed small bits. I think like 4 or 5 minutes is cut out. What is this? What the hell? Base. Dude, that's funny. What is this? Tommy sent me something. Oh my god, I just went out of the map. Oh my god. Fuck. I'm dying. Oh my god. Wait, I'm dying. Hold on. Wait. Fuck. For Spencer and her part, do you see her as a victim anymore? I'm sure she's a victim of something. I don't know. When you tell me that you were involved in recruitment, my brain kind of gets I get a little lost on the how bad I should feel for you meter. I don't know. Listen, I think that girl should have had money for diapers. That's my position. The train casually taking me out. Dude, Mewtwo. There's Mewtwo, and there's Mewtwo, and there's Mewtwo? Dude, yeah, that's it. I don't buy it. I understand why you don't. I don't blame anyone who has that opinion. People can be the victim and the victimizer. Yeah, I 100% agree with you, but... Wait, what the fuck? Oh, it's the Peter Copter. That's why he was making the sound. I haven't really played with the Peter Copter on volume. We don't use volume on stream. What do you guys think of that? Do you want to hear gameplay sounds? Because gameplay sounds can be here, you know? I just don't have a good balance for it. I don't know if you're interested. I usually just run 0 audio, but I have it. A little bit of sound. How's this? I'll shoot some guns. How's that? Do you want to leave it like this? Nah, keep no volume? So you guys want to turn this off. Okay, we're turning this off. No sound. Okay, good. Here, I'll put it on like minuscule so you can hear when shit happens, but it's mostly no. Based Willy moment. Yeah, that Willy moment was insane. I don't know if I would have said that, but I don't think that they've given us this is what happens when you handle the story this poorly, is people say stuff like that and then you don't really know, like, you're like, yeah, you know, I mean, I kind of understand where you're coming from there. Hi Nicholas, hope you're doing well. I've been thinking maybe getting Epic to try Fortnite even if I can't afford any skins. MamaMax keeps getting worse. Hannaberry, didn't we talk about this last stream? I remember talking to you about this exact thing on my last stream. You don't need skins to play Fortnite. You absolutely do not. It is fun without the skins. But yeah, I would totally download it. It's a fun game that you could play in the background. There are tons of other games I would recommend more, but if you're looking to just chill out and play a game or whatever, it is fun to play Fortnite. You can listen to Master Artisan. Oh my god, what is that? Master Artisan. What did Master Artisan say? Oh my, what? I just got fucking obliterated. Did you sign an NDA in beautiful, perfect calligraphy? No, I wrote it on a PlayStation thing. Nick's got a bot from Epic trying to promote that Fortnite is indeed a free game. Is that real? That would be crazy. Why don't you play Fortnite with chat? Because then I gotta, like, actually play the game, and it takes away from the stream. Because then I'm interacting with people in the call. Here's the deal. Everyone hated when Augie went solo, but being a solo streamer makes things so much better. You can just talk about whenever you want, pivot topics. You don't have to wait for anyone to fucking finish. Everything you want is exactly what you want. Like, it just comes out. You know what I mean? There's no other aspect to it. And fuck me, dude. I don't know. I much prefer being alone on call. There are times I like doing group streams. I like being on other people's streams more than I like doing group streams on my own thing. And this party stream is a little different, but I'm gonna have fun on that one. I don't like having a co-host. I like talking, dude. On my own podcast, I dominate fucking discussion. Maybe one day I'll let people join game and we can do squads, but I don't want to like leave them out to dry if I fucking have to put something down and read something, you know? I was giggling about how Willie laid into Max because of how he screwed everything up. You also did a great job laying into him. Thank you. Yeah, Willie's 20-minute video is like the ADHD version. Like, you can watch everything in that 20-minute video and get everything you need out of the drama. Being solo is fun. Nick doesn't come in to derail the entire stream. Yeah, we keep talking about it because no Nick DeOrio is calling to fuck it up. No, I think podcasts with 5 untalented losers who can't make anything on their own are based. Dude, you understand I'm the reason Augie's not on stream anymore. We literally got into a beef over the EDP situation, and he literally quit the internet because he was cucked so hard by me that he lost his own YouTube channel comment section. Like, they know that I was so based and he is so retarded. Yeah, Augie was pro EDP, yeah. Nick, how did you reconcile Max's biggest pedo cases, having both connections with Max's sister? I don't think enough... No, I think enough is being... I think it's one of the highlights of this discussion. It's just how crazy that is. That, like, all these people are, like, surrounded by him, and he seems, like, confident in saying it without really disclosing how close he is to these cases. Don't trust the dude who streams out of his closet? Yeah, I agree. Guys, we've been going for 2.5 hours. I think we can go for maybe another one more. We have 900 viewers right now, and we're just shitting around. Dude, you know what's crazy? Is how much we boosted viewers by just going to YouTube. Like, fuck me, dude. And it's not even like my numbers are low when everyone else is streaming. When I stream, everyone leaves their stream to come to mine, which is cool. Even when I'm not even doing anything, people will be running topic streams and they come in here to see me anyway. That's like ego death for me. Did you try to get Augie on the max fit? Augie is not coming around. Guys, you can ask me all you want. I'm not divulging any legitimate info. I'm going to continue lying to you like I've been lying to you since the first stream of the year. I talked to Augie. Augie makes it very clear he does not want information spread about his whereabouts or what he's been up to. And you're not going to get it out of me. I will tell you a different story every single time. I'm being 100% honest with you when I say I'm going to lie. I wanted to watch you on Twitch, but Twitch is not supporting Korea. That's recent, yeah. I mean, that's fucking crazy. They walked out of the market. I don't think I streamed from the time that Korea was gone to now on Twitch. I think I was done. I think that was after the Edwin stream. That was really the last big stream over there. Half the lies he tells are not true. Yeah, exactly, chat. Augie locked himself in his basement. Leviathans came for Augie. It's like, listen, dude, if I could tell you where Augie was, it would be the first thing we talk about. We would talk about it. We would try to get him back or something like that. But he's directly expressed to me that he has no interest in being a topic of discussion. I mean, this is even discussing him for this long is going against his wishes as a friend. So I would not like to. I want to respect him as a person and let him make his creative decisions. Let me get that pistol. Is there an AR? Yeah, there is. Dude, sweet dreams, bro. I had Mike the Bike make me a version of Sweet Dreams for the Vosh video that I was going to use. Maybe I'll use that in an intro soon. Are you guys still cool? Yeah. Augie DMs me like every day. Yeah, 100%. Oh my god, the video's 14
Every
minutes.
commentator, other than...
Okay, here we go. Let's watch this video, because Smaggle is salivating right now. He is literally salivating over me watching this. Well, I've heard great things about Big Bungie or whatever, but I don't know. I'm rooting for him. I hear he put the edgy back in commentator. He won Augie's he won Tommy's Streamer of the Year award. We should steal Destiny's bit and do like a commentary community award. Oh wait, fuck. Fucking what's his name does that? Does Matt Pitt have an up and coming content creator of the year award that he can have age poorly every single year? That'd be so funny. Quantigrass, thanks for the 2. Augie's known as agent of this as agent for the CCP. He is Chinese, true. There's an F slur in the Bungie video. I don't care about F slurs. We can get Smaggle, can you give me an N-word warning, a timestamp warning? Because I don't... Oh, God. I don't know. Oh, fuck. Get fucking owned, dude. You just got pile drive with my dick, bro. Smuggle is walking around in Providence. That's crazy. The Confusing Opinion 5. Now Recording sucks. Just make your own award show. I like Now Recording. I promoted them in my video. They probably didn't gain a single sub off of me. That was a bot? What was a bot? Dude, I wanted to buy that Yakuza game, and I found out it was turn-based, and I immediately turned it off, bro. Fuck me, do I hate turn-based games. They made Mario turn-based with Rabbids, dude. They made fucking Marvel turn-based. Apparently Baldur's Gate 3 is turn-based. I fucking hate turn-based shit. Every Nick DeOrio stream is an N-word drop. Yeah, I don't want to repost the stream. I love when Smaggle said it's Daggle in time and Daggle all over MamaMax a lot. I mean, he literally did that.
Than me. I'm the one exception. Fits into one of two...
Wait, is he British? No. Okay, what do we got here?
Every commentator, other than me, I'm the one exception, fits into one of two categories. Gay or overweight, and I can prove this. All gay RFC.
That's so true. Wait, he's right. And why is it playing... Can you play the song from Breaking Bad without getting copyright claims?
Gay. Nicholas DeOrio. Overweight.
Wait, why did he pick such a flattering picture of me? Oh my god. Overweight? That was like freshman year of college, dude. That's crazy.
Blacks? Both. The guy...
Slimy Weasley fuck.
Jesus. Alright. Cool. I wasn't even that overweight in that picture.
What we're talking about today is overweight, quickly approaching gay. Tipster fits into the commentary archetype.
Wait, quickly approaching gay? You have him lower on the tier list than... I'm sorry, higher on the tier list than Blacks? Now Recording created me. Thank them for that. Ghosty, you're weird. You're a weird person. I blocked you when I found out you're back on Twitter. I'm sorry, but thank you for the 2. If you send 50, I'll unblock you. I'm kidding.
Type of old man desperately hoping to attain internet success for a live drama show. They're pretty much all the same person. The show starts, there's a rap intro, there's a skeleton, it's...
Okay, wait, this is actually really funny. Wait, what the fuck, dude? Wait, why? Okay, why do you guys want my tipster video? This is a good video. Next time, eat Blacks. He's the most fuck off. Thank you, Always Zero. I appreciate the 5.
It's got an AK in one hand and a cigar in the other. There's like fire coming up from the bottom of...
Yeah, the thing is, like, with a cigar in the other, I bet Tipster doesn't smoke cigars. I bet the fucking loser vapes or something. Like, if he even does that. I literally bet he doesn't smoke cigars, because he's like, well, actually, I'm afraid of getting cancer, like a total fucking...
On the screen, the skeleton goes, "Meow, welcome to hell, boys." Then the camera fades in.
Because listen, dude, smoking cigars is fun. That's like one of my favorite summer pastimes. Thing is, there was a point where I was smoking, like, probably a cigar every other day over the summer, and I was like, all right, I need to dial this back. This is like a lot of cigars. And then winter came, and I just accidentally stopped smoking them entirely. So I guess I'll be back at that when the warm months come in.
And it's the most fat, disgusting, middle-aged, Discord mod-looking fucking SpongeBob.
How does he say all this stuff on YouTube? Jesus, I feel like if I did that, I'd be clapped. But he's bigger than me, right? No, he's not. Well, I hope he stays good.
Gross up looking ass. Tipster is a fairly lecherous fellow. He spends most of his time awkwardly.
Tipster is a longtime friend. I send him pictures. He pays me. Jesus Christ, Transmaggle. I didn't read who that was. I'm reading this. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is happening? And oh, okay, I got it.
Flirting with girls on Twitter. But these are not attractive women. These are what we would describe in the business as disgusting women. Middle-aged
Well, I think that literally was a clip of her writing Tipster on there. Is that not...
attractive women. These are what we would describe in the business as disgusting.
That was Tipster. He was writing Tipster.
Women. Middle-aged goth girls, usually with a BMI score of around 27, and he's still fucking...
Is it bad that I don't know what that BMI score means?
fails. A man's Riz levels are so low that even this girl is beyond his reach. I could get a woman like that...
Who is that?
A man's Riz levels are so low that even this girl...
Who is that? Is that Mystic? Did Mystic cut her hair? No, it's not Pyro. Is that the Rum Girl? Oh, I don't know about that one. Is this just random people from his Discord server? Oh, maybe it's AP over 9K. Jesus, alright. We're gonna transvestigate this girl.
Is beyond his reach. I could get a woman like that with my eyes closed. And believe me, they'd have to be. One of his
Okay, buddy. Alright, listen. I don't know. Alright.
favorites was a girl called AP.
Come here.
Alright, we're gonna just skip this section.
Tried, but it doesn't work, does it?
Ah, so this is the elusive.
So she said the N-word. That's why we skipped it, is because she made her kids say the N-word. Okay? That was what was in the clip. I knew that was coming. We're not getting hit that time.
Alt-right pipeline. She was his queen, his goth mommy. He gave her his phone number via Twitter DMs.
I mean, you were fucking flirting with her in private, right?
I mean, no, not really. I mean, maybe that's your interpretation of like flirting, but no, that's not flirting. I think when people fail to
about how like hot.
If he said I wasn't sexting her, I think he would have a point. But to say he's not flirting with her is utterly untrue. He's just like the creepy looking. He's literally the picture of the guy being like, "Oh, hey, what's going on, babe?" It's like, "Oh, hey, what's going on?" And then the other one's like, "Hey, babe, what's going on?" It's like, human resources." It's literally Tipster. He is just an odd fellow.
Hot she looks, and that she was your like goth mommy, and you.
No, there was nothing there between me and her. It was just banter between two friends.
I agree with him. It's completely non-sexual. The joke is that he's saying that she's attractive, but in reality,
oh my God,
she's fuck ugly. To be fair, quite a mean-spirited joke, but a joke nonetheless. Something he got mocked over was when he shared an Amaranth video titled "Why I'm Quitting OnlyFans" with a.
Did I just get a dono that I missed? Always Zero donated 9 through Super Chat. Also, okay, I read that one. Oh no, also now recording is based in Red Pilled. Oh, I missed it. Hold on. I'm Black Pilled and better than all these fools. Based, dude.
Caption mocking simps. However, he's.
Amaranth sucks so fucking much, dude. She literally bullshitted her way into that whole abuse scandal. Like, I'm sure there was some shit that was happening to her, but she overplayed it dramatically. Sat there fucking, like, crying on stream, acting like her husband's the reason she's, like, sexual or something like that. And then she went on to have, like, one of the most lucrative OnlyFans careers in history. Sell out to fucking whatever, to Kick or whatever, and then make a shitload of money there. And, like, continue to be, like, a porn star, get fucked in the ass for money. It's like, alright, listen, if you wanted to do that, I have no problem with it. I'm not one of the guys who are out here being like, you can't do OnlyFans and all women who do it are horrible, because I'm sure that's a lot of the chat that I'm talking to right now. But like, I mean, come on, dude. She acted like she was like in danger or whatever, and I think she's still even with the guy. I don't know, dude. That was a fucking shit show. Teddy with the 10. I wanted to make sure that the video about Tipster, but it wasn't funny because all the things the AI said was oh my god, that's funny. 1/3 of the way to taking down Nick's second channel. What happened? Wait, did I do something? Xylee W. What happened to Xylee? Thank you guys. Wait, what? What happened with Xylee? It's over. Oh, okay. Xylee hit 9,000 subs. Congratulations. Yeah, dude. By the way, numbers have been fucking crazy. So I put out a tweet this year saying I wanted to hit 100K on main and 30K on second. Okay. And we're about to hit like 75K on main and like 25K on second. in January. That's fucking crazy. Numbers have been through the roof this year, guys. We're beyond expectation. All right. I'm glad to see everyone's kind of hitting some growth spurts, you know.
Screenshotted the image within 1 minute of the video's release. I mean, he gets annoyed when people say he cheats on his wife, but then he donates to fucking Amaranth.
Boy, it's your.
Oh, I don't think donating to Amaranth is cheating on your wife, though. I mean, I feel like it was. I feel like that's one of the things you could argue in favor of Tipster, that it was a joke to get the clip, because other people were doing this. I did this for, like, when I sent it as Jessix to have a donation written on a whore. I didn't do that because I wanted to flirt with the whore. I did it because I wanted to make Jessix upset, which Connor got really fucking mad at me about. But again, he's just taking the piss. I don't really take it too seriously.
Tipster, thank you for subbing.
And he's flirting with hundreds of women in DMs.
We're the type of
All right, now that's another example.
a couple that we can be
That, I mean, he kind of does do that, yeah.
scrolling through Instagram pictures, and I'd be like, "Yo, that chick's pretty hot, huh?" And she's like, "Yeah," and then like she does the same thing with dudes or whatever.
Dude, Tipster is such a cool wife. Dude, Tipster is such a cool wife, dude. Isn't she so cool? Oh, it's gonna be the funniest divorce in history. Dude, Tipster's gonna be like, guys, listen, me and my wife have separated. It was a totally mutual decision, and I am very happy, and I wish her the best moving forward. And the whole internet is going to be cackling and dying when it happens. Oh, fuck. And it's all because of me, because I'm a huge piece of shit.
So it's like...
Sounds like he's living the dream. I'd love that if my girlfriend was in bed next to me and she's scrolling through fucking gay porn, and then she points at a guy, taps me on the shoulder and says, "I'd rather fuck him than you." One of Tipster's Discord kittens.
Well, I mean, at least if it's gay porn, you know you're not up against anything in that one, you know? Then again, dude, porn is weird these days. I don't know. Can you talk openly about porn on YouTube without people schizoing out? Dude, I feel like years ago, they would, like, not put gay shit on, like, the normal porn feed. But now, it's, like, a threesome where dudes do gay shit, and that shit gets, like, fucking sent to you. It's weird. Like, I don't know how to disable that. It's weird. It's like a threesome with a girl and two guys, but then the guys start fucking or something. It's gross. Sometimes I wonder if Tipster's ever had an IRL job. He does. He works one now.
Rump and Dump got caught liking Lolly on
I'm just saying this whole weird sexual awakening is happening, and it's ruining porn, alright?
the Twitter timeline. If you don't know what Lolly is, it's kids. It's kids. My personal opinion on
Alright, that was a good take from Bungie.
Lolly is, if you get caught jerking off to kids, cartoon or otherwise, you're probably a pedophile. Don't even know why that's a contentious opinion. Now, everyone instantly condemned Rump and Dump, but Tipster needed more information on this one. There was not really any substantial information to suggest that the character pictured here was a child. Why is it child porn? Because it has small tits? Guess grown women never had small tits.
What camp are you guys in, chat? Do you believe that Tipster was just unknowingly running in here and defending her without speaking to her? Or do you think that she lied after and told a completely different story publicly after Tipster aired this one out? Do you think she told Tipster this stuff and he went out to defend her? Or do you think he just spoke without even speaking to her? Because Tommy is firmly believing that she's a liar, and she changed her story after it didn't work for Tipster, and she was telling him privately what to say. And I still think he went in there completely blind and defended her before she even made a statement. So I'm wondering, she lied? She lied? Tipster ran out to defend her? I don't know.
Before. There's literally no way of telling whether this is a child or not. It's impossible to say.
Okay, I don't want to fucking get that off the screen, Dick. Jesus. Get it off the... How far do I go? Okay.
Really interesting.
Okay, but why
this
is
particular
it,
piece is
okay,
not
well,
something that I find interesting.
you could say it's bad art or it's not a well-drawn piece, but what makes you say that it's creepy and it's unsettling, right? You're saying the words creepy and unsettling. So what is leading you to come to that conclusion?
Because again, it's not a piece that I'm fond of. I don't.
That was the craziest part of all this. He's like, listen, I think it's creepy, it's unsettling, it is not a piece I'm fond of. I'm not into that style of art. And everyone's like, why is that, Tipster? And he's like, I think it's creepy and unsettling, and it is not a piece that I'm fond of. And then be like, all right, but like, Tipster, can you explain can you give us some more insight as to what, because it's creepy and it's unsettling and it's not something I'm fond of. He came in with his like Discord server pre-written talking point, so he didn't have to concede that it was probably Lolcow, and he sounded like a total blabbering retard the entire time.
I don't like this particular art piece.
So are you not fond of it because of the way it's drawn? Like what makes you not
I'm
fond of it?
just not a fan of that particular art piece. I don't understand how hard that is to understand.
I'm not a fan of that particular art piece. Why? It's because I'm not a fan of that particular art piece. Like, this guy just does not want to answer the question because he knows we're right.
No, it's really hard to understand.
Wait,
because if I look at someone, right?
Tipster, are you saying that this picture is creepy?
Yeah, I think it's a little weird, sure. But again, like
I like how when he says that, you could hear like a child in the background.
Sir, are you saying that this picture is creepy?
Like, is that his wife? It sounds like a young child is behind him when he says that.
Are you saying that this picture is creepy?
Yeah, I think.
Do you hear that? Like that one sound. What is that in the background? While he's like, "Do you think this is creepy?" And then you hear like a fucking child in the background.
Saying that this picture is creepy?
Yeah, I think it's a little weird, sure.
I don't know if that's loud enough. That you can
again,
hear it.
like if we come down to the question of like, is this lolly? Like, I don't think so. I think it's weird.
But
sure,
why?
But
Wait.
That's his wife. Yeah, maybe his wife has a high voice, and it's like one decibel. I don't want to like. I mean, it's also possible. I think he lives with his wife's parents or something, right? I think he's like doesn't he say that he has another family living there, or his family? I don't know who it is. I'm pretty sure he lives with like another family, so it's possible they have a kid. I don't know.
You're saying it's weird.
Look, man. Okay, I'm not gonna. It's not my vibe. It's not my. Okay, bro. Teddy, that's a banger. Dono. Jesus, I'm not gonna say that on record. Like, I don't want to get clipped saying that like that.
But why is it weird?
I feel like we're just going in circles.
This image disgusts me. I find this image revolting. I don't know why though. I couldn't say. My favorite part is when 8030 calls in and he just fucks it all up.
8030, what are your thoughts on this tipster bullshit?
The tipster bullshit. I think tipster.
He's like fucking stuttering.
I don't think.
Wait, what the fuck? Dude, the train. I just got hit by a train.
I think he should be like, maybe, hey, I'm defending Rom because that's my friend. That's all. That's
Yeah.
Probably.
I really thought you were gonna say like the F slur or something.
Yep.
Keem hears one sentence and he's like, fuck off. You blew it. You had your chance. You blew it.
Now, we did eventually come to the conclusion that this was actually lolly based on some digging we did on the account that originally posted it. But we were basically able to find translated tweets of the artist referring to it as a young boy. Which is also kind of funny in its own way because everyone was arguing about how it looked like a little girl.
Fuck.
What was that? I don't see the donut. Oh, there it is, Teddy. Okay. This is the worst thing he ever said, is when he tried to own us with
kind of funny in its own way because everyone was arguing about how it looked like a little girl and it was actually a boy. This is why I was asking the questions I was asking.
Yeah. Okay, Tip. Gotcha. That was real helpful. You're totally not the most retarded commentator. Like, why would anyone say that? I don't understand. Why would he say that? How did that not guy see the whole Peter Griffin on the train? Was there a person that I missed? Like, why? I don't get it. Why did he say that?
We knew fuck all about the character that was depicted in this image, and yet judgment calls were being made about it. And I was just looking for a bit of clarification, just to be sure.
Well, there you go. That's why you wait for all the information, because if Tipster had jerked off to that, he would have been gay. So he was...
Not only that, but I'm gonna fat shame here too. This fat piece of shit literally
That
fucking
was good.
earlier said I'm oozing with estrogen.
Member for 10 months, Echo of Tragedy. Tipster, this is not a child, it's a little boy. By the way, Echo of Tragedy is a member for 10 months, and that is actually super interesting because we've only been posting for one. Why are you a member for 10 months if we haven't streamed on this channel before now? Subscribe to Himpleton, thank you for the 10. Y'all ever hear the joke about how I thought something was 101 and it turned out okay, got it. I got what you're saying there. You ever hear the time that Tipster thought something was lolly and it turned out to be Shota? Funniest thing I ever saw. Dash Tipster, got it.
was right the whole time.
This was not an argument that even I am equipped to tackle properly.
What do you mean by that?
Same reason I'm still subbed. Cancel your Twitch subscription.
Even I'm equipped for this child porn debate. You know shit's fucked when not even Tipster's equipped for the CP debate. Because he was one of my top 3 child porn guys. It was Tipster,
Slimy Weasley fuck.
Zero, and Jimmy Savile.
Best.
And Savile's dead. Savile's dead, and now Tipster's lost.
32 months, Merlikins? What the fuck? Merlikins, that's like fucking 3 years.
Not only that, but I'm gonna fat shame here too. This
At least I
fat
guess I
piece
was
of
active
shit
3
literally
years ago.
fucking earlier said I'm oozing with estrogen.
That's before the Twitch arc. Jesus, that's so much wasted money on me. I don't know why people fucking give me money, dude.
His equipment. His child porn equipment. Now I have to rely on Zero, a notoriously unreliable person. He couldn't even fuck his kid. Imagine being a pedophile.
I'm a big fan of this Bungie guy.
And failing to rape
Not
a
only
child.
That, but I'm gonna fat shame
it's like
him too.
rape
This
on
fat
easy
piece of
mode.
shit
It's
literally
just
fucking
embarrassing.
earlier
Here's
said
the
I'm oozing
Tipster
with
cycle.
estrogen.
He has the dumbest, stupidest opinion.
Sully, 33 months. Oh my god, what in the fuck is going on? Are you like crazy? Jesus, thank you for being a member. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. I lived, bitch. Imagine after all that I blew myself up. That would have been wild.
Known to man. People clown on him for it, at which point he says the commentary community is toxic, by which he means Nicholas DeOrio.
Not only
and
that, but I'm
claims
gonna fat shame here too.
Hey,
This fat piece
that's
of shit
me.
literally fucking earlier said I'm oozing with estrogen.
How have I never chatted with this person before? Do they hate me? Like, this person's never even like reached out before, I don't think.
leaving. He then later rolls back his previous opinion and is inevitably accepted
Not
back
only
into the
that, but I'm gonna
community.
fat
I don't
shame
know
her
what it
too.
is.
This segment, and then post this whole stream to third channel. I don't know. I feel like the Lolcow section should be posted.
Slimy Weasley fuck.
You're too paranoid. I got a strike last week, dude. Literally last week. On this channel. Cats a flocking 2 Canadian. Charles N-word
Slimy
cheese.
Weasley fuck.
Jesus. For N-word? No, I don't know what I got hit for, but it was claimed as harassment. And it was when we were talking about pedos. Like Jeffrey Epstein pedos.
Slimy Weasley fuck.
Dude, you gotta see the intro to this Chud Logic video.
Slimy Weasley fuck.
Wait, why do I keep hearing... What's happening? Oh, okay, they're all coming through at once. I was like, I didn't even realize that I was still getting donuts. You gotta see the intro to Chud's video. Because he literally invited me on knowing that I had nothing about that.
Oh, sorry, Nicholas.
Look at this. Hey, what was that? Is someone doing a tipster stream right now? Oh no, it's Cyrax's Crazy Night. What is that? Who are all these people getting recommended to me on stream right now? Someone had a MamaMax thumbnail. I thought it was a tipster thumbnail out of the corner of my eye. Look at this.
Oh, sorry, Nicholas. Please, Nicholas DeOrio. You have 10 minutes to present your opening statement. Continue.
Okay, well, the reality is that because of this one discussion coming out, this 15-year-old hooer has ruined his entire...
This 15-year-old whore has ruined his life. Gee, that is a fucking hard statement. If a trans woman identifies as a woman and likes men, doesn't that make her a straight woman? I think. Biker, $2. How much longer are you gonna be live for? I don't know. Probably not super late. I said I'd do like an hour at the 2.5 hour mark, and we're at like 15 minutes away from that. I'll probably stick around for a little bit more. Who DM me? The Confusing Opinion. What is this? Bo Black's Pikmin role player. I talked to her because she said she was interested. Wait, what? Whoa, 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 whoa! What am I reading? What is this? Oh, he's talking about Olivia. Okay, got it.
career, and there is no coming back from it. Point out the issue to me. What
Can
is
you
the
link the video? Yeah, sure. Here, gamers. This is Chud's video.
actual substantive
Weird.
issue? What
It's
harm is
fetishizing talking to a minor. And like, that's literally the fetish. That's literally what they're sexing about.
I wonder, what is the chat saying? Is it just all shitting on Blacks? A woman feeling uncomfortable sometimes and not saying anything until years later is not sexual harassment. Thank you for defending us, Queeman. You did Queeman dirty with that title. Chugga Conroy, Shangri-La. This kid's for football. Quick game. Which is more neurodivergent sounding, Blacks or Chugga Conroy? I see both sides, but Queeman's not a pedo defender because he's not a pedo. Okay, whatever. Okay, holy shit, you like read the whole thing. Blacks, I never folded. Why would you write that, dude? Fuck me. Alright, I would just not respond in that case. It's fucking DK. DK's making the title edgy. It's not a big deal. Teddy, sorry about the donations. I made... Look, the goal of the content was always to entertain. That's my disclaimer.
Once again, commentary YouTube is just totally mind by their audience being teenage boys who are just desperate to secure the supply of underage for themselves. That's what's going on here. That is the reality.
Honestly, I don't even want to have this conversation because every time I try to
it's like Reactception. Look, I'm playing Fortnite in this too.
explain, you just interrupt and yell.
Alright, watch the intro to this. This is so good. Wait, who is that?
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, like, is that like him putting him and getting accepted?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Right, how do we start this? I mean, you know, I've got a fairly reasonable.
He's a pedophile. He's a pedophile.
Is that it? You think that?
Okay, well, I didn't know Lyrics opened the convo with him calling him a pedophile. That kind of changes the discourse a little bit, I guess. I kind of see Queeman's perspective on why he kept saying that he called him a pedophile.
No. I don't...
Okay, never mind. He walked it back. I actually disagree with that.
I mean, I just hate the fucking label game. I mean, call him what you will. I think, like, basically, he calls for further investigation. Sorry, though. Keep going.
No. Listen, I'm just want to throw it out there and get the ball rolling, really. So you're not necessarily playing the label game, but you think he's done bad enough. You said on your stream, I think he was guilty. Do you think he might have committed some crime?
I necessarily don't know the guilty game. I was more saying guilty as a sense of just like, I mean, he's guilty of doing the shit, what, like, predatory, I guess. I think labels are kind of useless in this situation where it's like, is he...
Dude, as soon as I said labels are useless, every commentator has adopted the policy of, let's just talk about what he did. Labels are useless. And it's so obvious that everyone has taken that position on everything. Alright, can you fucking... Oh,
really a pedophile? I don't know. Is he an hebephile? I don't know. Like, these terms are kind of like...
Who are we talking about? Chugga Conroy.
A little bit ridiculous, but... It's a 19-year-old talking to a 15-year-old.
You just gotta see, we're just watching my entrance and I'm shutting this off.
And he's also, while he's talking and sexting to her, he's fetishizing her age as he's talking to her. Saying like...
Wait, if you started it, did Destiny steal it from you? Dude, I don't think that's... Destiny's literally never said that one. There's no way.
You're really a lolly, aren't you? Like, dude. What?
It's funny because like the take that I give here is similar to Destiny's, but it happened in real time. Like I saw it after the debate and it was posted like 13 minutes prior.
And it's not like, because there's been previous situations in the past, like I'm sure, I don't know if you're familiar with the Zap Die thing that happened a few years ago.
Dude, the first thing I heard when I joined the call is Zap Die. I'm like, oh, we're off to the races.
But he had this one line that incriminated the fuck out of him, saying he was like a 20-year-old talking to a 16-year-old, and he said, "You're worth getting arrested for." And that line is like the main thing incriminating against him. But then a few weeks later, he cut off contact because he noticed it was weird and everything. But this is overall
How long did I wait?
Yeah, it's a highlight in his life.
Yeah, because like at least with Zap Die, right? He was like,
"Good start. Hello, guys." Dude, I was like, oh, fantastic. I'm so glad that's the first word I heard when I entered the call.
he like regret
Martin Luther Tipster Jr. Jesus Christ.
Like interacting with that girl, but with Chugga Conroy here, he's like, yeah, let's do it again. You know, so.
Okay, but who is like actually hurt?
See, like, we're supposed to be doing fucking opening statements, and this guy is just like asking questions. Look at this.
That's what I don't get.
Go to what?
Like, doesn't seem to be a victim here.
A victimless crime.
So just to explain the dynamic here, okay? Right? Obviously, I know your take, Blacks and Lyrics. I watched your stream yesterday. I've covered it myself, and I've got some perspectives. But Creeman had, I think, an alternative take, and I just wanted to throw it out there to see where we get some discourse going. So,
I mean, she doesn't have to be traumatized for it necessarily to still be like predatory, right?
I just look. They probably shouldn't care, especially the non
like internet drama, crazy shit. It's like a
spoken to so hunting thing because it's just
opening...
actual issues that we have in real life. That's all.
Was this not
It's
an
just
opening
all
statement?
internet shit. It's
How did
all-
we get all? I thought we were doing opening statements and everyone was giving their.
Oh,
position.
sorry, Nicholas. Please, Nicholas DeOrio. You have 10 minutes to present your opening statement. Continue.
Okay.
Go for it.
So is this the guy with the foot fetish? I'm sorry, dude. I just think I'm awesome, dude. Holy...
Present your opening statement.
Dude, this is my opening statement. Launch the Fortnite gameplay.
Continue.
Okay.
Go for it.
So is this the guy with the foot fetish?
Do you know anything about this?
No.
Jesus Christ.
Opening statement. Continue.
Okay.
Go for it.
So is this the guy with the foot fetish?
Do you know anything about this?
No.
Jesus Christ.
Is he guilty?
So basically there was DMs that came out of him like straight up being pedo, but it was like 15 years ago. But
So both legs called him a pedo.
it's like it's really, really bad. Like it's like
What is the age gap?
15, 19.
No. What is the age gap now? Dude, I'm not even trying. Wait, hold on. No, hold on. Wait.
Like,
what is the age gap?
15, 19.
No. What is the age gap now?
I mean, they have
like
the same
current
age.
day.
It's not really relevant now because the behavior that's been criticized happened in 2010.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just interested because.
Well, he's 34 now, and she's
So how would that?
probably
How old
like
would she be?
like 20, 29 maybe.
Damn. Okay, I just wanted to get that on the record.
Okay.
Yeah. But again, and I said this like before Nick came in, but I think it's important to repeat for Nick is that in 2021 he had like a conversation with her, and he's like, "Yeah, let's do it again. Remember that funny thing we did as teens? Let's like."
But
do
in
it
2021 they were adults, right?
Okay, so that
Yeah,
part is not in
yeah.
question, but the point that was being made is that they did have this weirdo like foot fetish thing happening. Maybe she didn't fully understand the extent of it, but he was like well into it, talking about grabbing her sneakers and stuff, right?
Wait, he wanted to grab a child's sneak. Like, was he gonna
okay,
grab her shape ups, like her Skechers?
Yes.
Yeah, but it wasn't just foot fetish stuff. It was also
Dude,
like,
she was rolling down the street on her heelys, and he's licking the wheels.
she was like, "You're a pedo for like."
Dude, Chud's like, this was a mistake.
Liking me. He's like, "Yeah, I am a pedo. I love like fucking kids." That's basically.
Dude, they were doing they were doing
Pokemon.
Pokemon roleplay, and he was like, can you like pretend to be the skunk Pokemon so you smell bad?
This is like every Nintendo YouTuber, though.
Okay.
The only difference
So,
here
yeah,
is like a kid involved.
So true, so true. This is every Habbo Hotel lobby. This is every Roblox chat room. This is just the internet.
Yeah, but just because it happens
This
a
guy's
lot,
got-
I don't know. It doesn't make.
Wait, hold on. Fucking status days 9. The age difference doesn't change. Are you aware that like it's not a perfect rotation of the sun every single year that passes, and we lose a few hours every single calendar year? So technically, yeah, the age gap does change if we're being
It's
like
closing.
super fucking anal about it. Okay, dude.
See, the thing is like
I like how Chud completely disregards how autistic what I just said was, and he tries to get back on. This.
I guess the question for you, Creeman, is because you seem to be, from my perspective, it's like you're saying there's been nothing.
I kind of lay back on this debate because I don't know anything. Admittedly, I don't know anything, and I try to only intervene when Bo Black's is like getting pile drived in the moment or something, or he needs like help. Or I hear something funny and I just get in there. Just got off work. Hey, Soapbox. Got to take in those seconds of time different. Yeah, dude. You haven't even considered a leap year. Yeah, I mean, I hope I made it like fairly obvious that I legitimately had no idea why I was invited onto the panel. I told Chud Logic ahead of time that like I don't know anything about this story, and he's like, "That's okay, mate. Just come on and play Fortnite. It'll be funny." So like he knew that like what this was gonna be. This is only the second most autistic conversation yet. Teddy with another 10. Look, I'm not a P word, but the sun doesn't make a perfect rotation every day, Your Honor. Do you concur?
Dude, could you imagine if Bill Cosby's like, listen, let's give it back. Consider the leap years. I didn't rape those women. Like, whoa. He knows you bring the entertainment. Yeah, dude. Listen, when rape review happens, hold on, wait. Can we find this? Wait. Hold on. Time. I'm gonna die, but it's worth it. There, I think it's like it's time.
It's
Okay.
It's rape review. I did that on his stream because I have the soundboard. Like, that's a clip from his stream. Oh god. Because I can play that on other people's shows now when I'm on, when they're doing the review. There was a Reddit post. I want to review it, but I don't want to like air out the people who wrote it, or if that makes sense.
You slimy Weasley fuck.
Dude, I got a comment from someone like this, and then I saw there's like a whole post about it, and it just made me laugh. Hold on. The aftermath of the situation.
Slimy Weasley fuck.
No. Did it get taken down? Has nuked all the video. Yeah, I think it got taken down. Somebody made a whole video saying, like, I'm interested in the MamaMax situation, but every time a YouTuber says retard, I have to click off the video. And I was just laughing. I was like, come on, this is insane. Like, seriously? Let me see. Where is this? Here, this is what it's called. Lyrics is an edgy little gremlin, but putting Max's meltdown on a soundtrack was so satisfying as a survivor. I'm currently talking about a segment that starts about a minute in. I generally can't stand the commentary bros. They're very cringy teenage boy humor. A lot of bad words are funny 'cause bad. So content warning for edgy humor. By the way, humor is spelled with O-R, so this is a Euro cuck writing this. Because standard in all commentary bro streams. By the way, every person who calls us the commentary bros is like an insufferable twat and is absolutely annoying. There's no like normal detractors that refer to us with the T channel lingo. That's just how I know you're like impossible to talk to in real life. But I've had to deal with awful men who have everyone fooled, and the feeling of wondering if you're crazy or if they're tricking everyone around you. It's a terrible experience, and recovering takes years. So seeing the worst gremlins rip on one of these guys relentlessly is a recent guilty pleasure. It's like they're so immature, and even they can see his nonsense and decimate him. How much do you want to bet this person writing is 15 or like 16 years old, like a retard Zoomer TikTok fan? Like, every single person who says this would be absolutely retarded if we had a conversation with them on stream. I need to know if anyone else saw the stream segment. I know it's the type of clowning that really gets to the type of guy Max is, and warm my bitter domestic abuse survivor heart. Lyrics was going through footage his editor leaked on stream and found his oops, I forgot to stop recording and totally didn't just want my editor to see this and think I'm so edgy and cool section, and started putting music he thought that Max imagines that he had in the background every time he talks. Anyone seeing this? So yeah, it's literally that. And then there's like this whole comment section of literally 16-year-old Hassan viewer, 100%. Yeah, it's a I'm so mature Hassan type viewer. Why are they reading my DM? I said that in confidence. Way to go, Teddy. I'm going to be so real. Trying to keep up with the MamaMax stuff has been a time because so many of the people covering it keep saying slurs and edgy jokes. We're exposing a guy who's a fraudulent pedophile investigator, but I said
slimy
a
Weasley
slur,
fuck.
so you can't like watch the footage. Like, I mean, stop crying and watch Mudahar if you're like such a fucking like loser. Like, holy shit, dude. Yeah, exactly. Like, their immature humor kind of fits because that's what Max deserves. But it's like, guys, like, you could just smell how much better than us they think they are because they're above the edgy joke or whatever. When they, again, probably are an average Hassan chatter. Honestly, hold on one second. Let's check. Where do you chat in? Space. Posts. YouTube. Actually, I'm thinking child, not Hassan viewer, because there's a lot of Pokemon Go in here. I don't know. I can actually check and see if they post to Hassan subreddit. That's the best part of like Reddit, is you can find out exactly what you're talking to. I'm thinking child is winning the debate. You can do the same thing, not say slurs. They literally add nothing. Lyrics has been the least bad. That's how I know this person's retarded. Lyrics is like the worst of all of us in terms of, until I met that big Bungie guy. Is Lyrics not the most edgy guy in the community? Least bad because all he does is tell chat to calm down sometimes, but he does it while giggling at their jokes. The bar is in the basement with these guys. Real, I've never heard so many retards used. It's so fucking stupid. Like, you write fucking and you censor the word retard. I mean, these are, okay, whatever. Yeah, I can't stand his commentary anymore. He talks like a 12-year-old boy playing Call of Duty in 2010. His interviews with Max are entertaining, though, because he knows how to turn off the gamer words and slurs. Like, what the fuck? Who? Dude, I don't want to appeal to any of these people. If any of these people end up watching my content and like me, I just know that they're going to swing it on like literally the first the first drama I'm in, these people are going to unsub immediately and make my numbers look worse. Just don't sub to me to begin with. I only discovered Lyrics because of the situation. I'm thoroughly unimpressed. He's like edgy commentary YouTuber, all raised a kid together. That's kind of funny. Cats a Flock in 20 Canadian. Someone told me you are non-binary, but I think you sling too many hard R's. Are you actually what you say? Listen, dude. As far as YouTube concerned, I am non-binary. He, him, male presenting. Okay. And I'm the first one to ever do that. I'm the most based. But I am 100% agree. There's definitely some pleasure to be had in how Max is being eviscerated. I kind of wish there was someone who talked about the situations who wasn't an edgy shit. Like, Mudahar has a 1.5 million view video covering literally most of the information I covered in my video. And I don't say the word retard at any point in my hour-and-a-half video on this, or hour and 10-minute video on this. Like, I never do that. I don't know, what videos are you watching where they're just constantly calling him a retard? It's maybe the stream coverage, sure. But, like, you can watch my video or Mudahar's video. It doesn't have that in there. Because I think that gets you hit, too, so I don't use that word.
Slimy Weasley fuck.
Oh my god, like the perfect description. Yeah, he's so cringe, but literally it's why it's appealing in this instance. Imagine someone who fucked up your life getting humiliated by an overgrown iPad kid. Dude, oh my god, this is so unself-aware. It's a serious post, but seeing Gremlin takes me out every time I read that in the title and the sentence. Ha, sorry, it's my word to describe all these dumbass boys. Yeah, I'm sure you're a fucking boyfriend's delight. Fair enough. It's all really funny. Fuck Lyrics. I don't care. No offense, OP. Yeah, I mean, dude, this subreddit is filled with some of the most, like, literal gremlins. In your video says it. Oh, he says, oh, yeah. If I use the word, I thought he said if I use the R word, I have a pass. I don't think he actually said retard, but if he did, it's not even me saying it. Teddy with another 10. I linked them to modern iDubbbz. That's more their type of content. Yeah, literally. That's how you know iDubbbz will always have some sort of future, because some people like watching really boring fucking like flagellation content. I bet these people would like have a fucking orgasm over me being like, oh my god, guys, I'm so sorry for my slurs. And like all these fucking Reddit mods would be like, oh my god, Nick, that's so fucking awesome. I'm so glad you're taking accountability. Oh, this is so cool. You're such a good person now. It's like, all right, thanks, Reddit mod. It's totally a normal, justified thing to do, is to self-flagellate that hard. Ugh. I don't know. The iDubbbz that grew out of his N-word phase at the ripe age of 30 is so base. Everyone's like, you can grow, you can change. This guy's 30 years old. I haven't hit 30 yet. I haven't learned that saying the N-word is wrong. That's the best part of all of this, because every one of these stupid fucking YouTubers is older than me, and they literally came to that realization at a time where they were still older than me, and they expect everybody else to be held to an entirely different standard when they're so emotionally fucking stunted. They didn't realize slurs were bad until they hit 30. Holy shit, dude. I think I said that a couple of years ago. I have like 3 more years to realize that I'm making bad content, and iDubbbz has to forgive me for it.
Slimy Weasley fuck.
I have 3 years of being self-aware and horrible to people. Then I can turn around and take it all back, and they'll fucking praise me for it. The R slur and not the hard R throws me off. Fuck you guys. That was a great clip. That was a great clip. Oh man. Dang. Hells yeah. We have 800 viewers here at 2 in the morning. That's fucking disgusting. You guys are great. You guys are cool people. Appreciate you guys. But I think we're gonna wind down now. I'm getting tired. I gotta wake up and do some editing and videoing tomorrow. I'm looking forward to getting this video out for you. Back to the video. No, I'm gonna send you there, but we're not gonna watch it. Is there anything else I need to kind of go over before I log off for the night? What's going on Twitter right now? Who's shooting at me right now while I do this fucking... Oh my god, is that a bot? There's no way you're this bad. Jesus. Use your demons to your advantage. You ever play Hotline Miami, Nick? No, I haven't. I think that's why Toastify was so awesome with his video, because he understands Hotline Miami. I don't really get that stuff, so that wasn't really in my video. Maybe that's why I don't get MamaMax. I never played Hotline Miami. Or watched. Is it a game? Dude, I'm reading these YouTube subreddit posts, and it just brings out the hatred in me. Holy fuck, dude. It just activates me. Which YouTuber exposed hurt you the most upon hearing about it? Oh, this applies to both big and small YouTubers. Oh god, do I want to read this really fast? Let's read this. Oh my god, no, the first post. Oh no. Oh, thank you for keeping me entertained. Thanks for the $5, Lestol. Well, all the other YouTubers I watched became terrible. Hell yes. I'm glad that I didn't become completely terrible yet. All right. I'm not going to put this on screen because you need to hear this with me. All right. Let me throw some nades at this fucker. Bang. All right. Are you ready for this? This is bad. Biker, can you check my last dono? Did I miss your dono, buddy? Biker, do you plan on playing Lethal Company ever? Good night. Oh, good night to you. And I thank you for the 2. I'm sorry I missed that.
Weasley fuck.
I don't know. I do not know. I never heard of that game. Lethal Company? No John Swan posted on YouTube. I don't know, maybe. I'm sorry I don't have like a better answer for you, but thank you so much for your 2. Okay, this is the first message on here. Oh, fuck me, dude. 4 hours ago, my best friend is black and was devastated when JonTron said all the racist eugenics shit. He was her comfort creator, and she grew up watching him, and I never watched him myself before that. Okay, in defense of this poster, as a black person, I can totally understand why you're watching that stream and you hear him say rich blacks commit more crime than poor whites, and your mind explodes. But it was also not what I was expecting to read here. That's really fucking funny, and like I kind of understand it. To be honest, I get it. All right, I get it. While all the other kids were out saying slurs, I was feeding the homeless black kids in the ghettos of Canada. Thank you, Teddy. Thank you, and for the state reveal, no less. A country review, I guess, rather. Jesus, I just had a England is my city moment on stream. Well, yeah, I read that one. Thank you for the tenor. JonTron is probably the worst fall from grace ever. He wasn't just popular; he was a staple of internet culture. He still kind of is, but the only people who still watch him, the only people who still watch him either somehow don't know he's a white supremacist or they don't care. What a fucking shame! Jesus Christ, dude. I was a huge Illuminati fan before her expose. Dude, imagine you're an Illuminati fan and you find out you're just a fan of her editors, writers, scripters, fucking like all these other... You literally don't even know who she is. And the minute you find out, you hate her. Like, that's gotta be a hilarious realization. I liked your videos. Stolen videos. Well, I guess you found some new content creators. Before I found out it was plagiarized, yeah. Sky does Minecraft. I used to watch him religiously, so hearing how he's actually such a dick was so harsh. Chugga Conroy. He was one of the first YouTubers I watched. Such a damn shame. Ryan Haywood from Achievement Hunter. What's wrong with Ryan Haywood? What did he do? It wasn't that he had a squeaky internet persona, but that he was so unassuming. He just seemed like a boring dad with a dry sense of humor, so it was a shocking thing he had a... What? Which one is Ryan Hayward? Ryan Hayward. Who did he play in He played John Elizabeth Andersmith and Marlowe. Okay, so he wasn't like a big player in RVB. Okay. He got canceled hard? Oh shit. I actually used to subscribe on Rooster Teeth's website to get videos early. For me, it must be Squimpus McGrimpus. Who the fuck is Squimpus McGrimpus? He's a horror YouTuber known for his FNAF videos. He got exposed for inappropriately talking to a minor. This was huge in the community. Jesus Christ, I don't know who the fuck that is. Cryotic. Who's Cryotic? Also, side note, I was confused when Dream became popular and just stole Cryotic's mascot. It hurts me every time I think about it. I used to fall asleep to his ASMR creepypasta stories. What did he do?
You slimy Weasley fuck.
Your mic is stuttering? Really? Dude, Jew Wario is a good one. Who the fuck is Jew Wario? The suicide was one thing, but when everything else came out, it broke me. I'm just reading these, not knowing the context. That last one was made up? No, it says Jew Wario on here. Jew Wario died? Hold on. Every Nick DeOrio stream is... Oh, wait, fuck. Yep. No, it says Jew Wario on here. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Is my bitrate fucked? Is it still doing it? I don't know how to fix that, to be honest. Let me hit... Hold on. Teddy, thanks for the 10. Come on, fucking thing. Teddy, thanks for the 10. I used to love edgy humor when I was 12, but I grew up. I'm 13. Base, Teddy. Thank you for all your money. How about now? Is this still okay, or is this bad? Nick versus Mike. True, Chief, true.